New York City, the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps, is in the middle of a magical moment, literally. You could buy, sell weed without any regulations. People are selling weed in the park, people are selling weed in the streets, people are selling weed in the stores, and no one gives a fuck. We're gonna tap in. This is Marijuana Mania, New York.
Hey yo, we out fucking south, my guy Berner. You ain't smoking no cookies.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm smoking cookies.
You smoking cookies, you heard?
Shout out cookies! Motherfucker, let's do this! Hey.
Make some noise, make some noise!
Outside!
I'm higher than a pussy's giraffe.
I'm feeling lit as fuck right now.
Easy!
You guys smoke weed or not?
Yeah.
Fuck it up, fuck it up.
Smoke one for the fallen soldiers, please.
We outside!
Drugs are menacing our society.
But marijuana remains the most widely used illegal drug in the United States.
We have to give the members of our police department the tool they need to do their job.
If you're spotted doing this, smoking marijuana in New York City, it could lead to your arrest.
It's a policy. It targets people of color.
Body camera footage obtained by The Intercept shows a Staten Island police officer planting marijuana in a car.
It's the brightly colored RV pulled over Monday afternoon by Saraland police.
Happening now, the NYPD busts a marijuana grow house.
Marijuana?
New pot policy here in New York City starting November 19th.
There is a burden of the past here. A lot of people were treated unfairly.
Currently in the state of New York, marijuana is legal and being sold without zero regulation. We saw people selling weed in the park, underground social clubs, storefronts with big bright lights, and even trucks on the street. As someone that's been in the game for a long time, I know as soon as regulations hit, these underground players keeping the city alive will probably be out of business. New York is probably one of the most interesting markets when it comes to weed, and I want to show you why. First stop, New York City, Certz Lounge. And I'm sober as a motherfucker. I'm ready to smoke on something. Let's go. I know you see that spa, Foxy Spa. That's one thing I love about New York. They got the shady elevators, man.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, my guy. How you feeling?
I set up like an actual spot where you can come by your shit, chill, lounge, charge a little like monthly fee for them to come through, get discounts, get access to parties.
It's kind of like a social club, pretty much like in Spain. You pay a membership, you come in.
And I was here in New York City, finally, like, you know?
Finally, bro.
We used to go to jail for fucking roaches. And I've done one federal prison, state prison for marijuana. I caught a fed charge in 2004 in the state of Rhode Island. I bailed out 100 grand and ran. I never went back. 2013, I get an indictment. I do my time. I did 18 months in state prison. I came out, they released me, the feds picked me up, took me back to Rhode Island, and then dropped my case to a state case, but gave me federal probation.
You know, people like yourself that have been in the game, that actually did time and risked their freedom for it, those are the people who are supposed to be rewarded with the opportunity to sell weed and to be a part of the business. What you guys got in here, man?
I got some, give them Certz butter, pink Certz. You know we have a low-key history from like 13 years ago.
Where?
Maybe 15 years ago. Jordan Tower.
Oh shit!
We did the smoke-a-thon.
Yeah, my God. Oh wait.
Look, I bring the chain up.
Oh shit!
I bring the chain up.
This is real history. When the smoke-a-thon popped off with Jordan Towers, I remember entering and I seen Piff Unit going hard. And I was like, yo, these boys in New York are going crazy right now. You were part of Piff Unit?
I own it, yeah. I got
oh my God, hey, much respect for that, brother. I remember that, man. All right, let me see the haze.
This is right, there's a collab I did with Shice Bubs.
This smell represents New York City. And the thing about haze and sour, it was never the best looking bud, but the smell and the taste is so unique on this shit. I want to smoke some haze, bro.
That's all yours, you can take that.
Right here?
Yeah, right here.
I want to show you some stuff I brought too. We'll go sit down and roll up, man. I want to let you see some new shit too. This is Pussy powered by Powers Up. It's a wildlife cross, so it's different. It's a different terp. It's not runcy, it's not gelato weed. It's fire. You should roll one of those up right there. That's fire as hell. I got this shit right here called the weed. Feel the buzz like sticky, tacky, like that shit right there. It tastes like a pineapple gas almost.
Nah, this is fire though. Just the texture,
It's just that Bay Area, that Bay Area funk, that dank. Building a brand in New York City right now with the regulations being the way they are, like, it's pretty unfair advantage. Like, you've been killing it. Like, when I come to New York, I see Gumbo, I see Certz, I see Smokers Club, but I see Certz a lot. What's your ultimate goal with all this?
Shit, you know, everybody's chasing what Cookie's doing, what Big Burn's doing. Come on. I'll be lying if I tell you I ain't trying to be the next like that. Like, to get a dispensary, do everything, you know, because white label's important. That's your equity. Like, you know, black label's cool, well, traditional, you want to call it. I'm supposed to stack up my bread in the bank to bust my legal move. If that's all I'm living off of.
That's where they're getting people, especially in these markets where it's like limited license. New York's about to be super limited license, just like Florida is. It's gonna cost anywhere between $60 to $100 million to get a license. You have to float all the growing pains, like building a cultivation, you know, keeping money in the bank. That's set up for people that already come from big money, like whether it's investment banking or real estate. Like, it doesn't leave a lot of room for the people that have been on the ground doing what they do. That's why I want to see you push the line on the social equity part. So someone got to put up that bag and partner with you. How many people leave here and go get a hand job at one of those spots down?
Oh shit, I seen like about 60% of my clientele go down there, and I promote it.
Yeah.
They paying taxes.
Yeah, they paying taxes, they doing their thing.
That's it.
Hey, fuck it. That's hard. If they rush the laws out here and the regulations, a bunch of people that don't deserve to be in the game are probably going to be in the game.
They're going to take over.
This is our new flavors right here. The weed and pussy power. P-U-Z-Z-Y power. This is the pussy power right here. This shit tastes candy, right? I ain't gonna lie.
The weed, this is a hitter. And you try to hold it in it punches your shit up inside. That's what I be chasing that.
Yeah,
that
you want that lung expansion. All right, we're at Work and Roll by Freaky Dog in Chelsea. About to check this place out. I heard it's a cannabis-friendly workspace. I'm definitely into that. I gotta get some work done and I wanna get high. I already like you guys got the vibes. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
How you doing?
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
We're a members-only co-working spot for creative, productive stoners. We have yoga classes. We have jiu-jitsu. Like, they're smoking. They're doing jiu-jitsu here. Have a nice view.
People get high and do yoga?
Yeah, all the time.
And jiu-jitsu.
So welcome.
Yeah, this is the vibes.
Yeah. So yeah, we have student glasses here, so you can use that. We have a little kitchen with the munchies, so you can grab. It's all free for our members.
So someone can come in here if they're a member. They can set up for the day. They can blaze. They can do their emails, their Zooms.
Yes.
They can run into other creatives trying to get in the cannabis space and network, build their shit up. I need somewhere like this when I'm in New York just to pop up and just, you know, kind of figure out my day. My boy that made Gary made these new ones right here. This is called Pussy Power with a Z, Pussy Power.
Oh my God, no way.
Smell that one right there.
Woman-owned place, right?
Yeah. Pussy Power, yeah.
Pussy Power.
You know?
This is what we are.
All right, and this one's called The Weed. It's kind of like more like a pineapple kind of gas. Has it been weird, like coming out of COVID, that people felt comfortable coming in and linking up and shit like that?
During COVID, stoners didn't care, I feel like.
Since most of like the mask mandates are like gone and things like that, people have like started sharing again. It was like a flick of a switch. The CBD shop decided now it's selling THC.
But I hope New York is gonna be New Amsterdam. You know, the way social clubs are there is amazing.
Never knew people got high and do yoga. That's got to be pretty trippy. You don't make the most money as a lounge operator, but you kind of provide a spot for people to come together. That's why I'm still in the weed game, is because weed unites people and it brings people together. And so it's cool to see people, you know, putting all their skin in the game, like to provide a lounge for somebody just to be comfortable, network, have fun. Like, that's the vibe. Washington Square Park. It's probably one of the first places I visited in New York after legalization, and man, it blew my mind. These vibes are priceless. What up? What up? He's one of the guys that brought the haze out here. You miss the haze or not?
Missed the haze all day. We brought it to Washington Heights, flooded the streets for like 10, 15 years.
What happened to the sour, man? I've been out here, I don't see any sour at all.
Man, that shit been going for years, my G's.
What's your favorite strain of weed right now?
Right now, I'm fucking with sativa, man.
Yeah, I got some cheetah piss right now.
You got some cheetah piss?
I got some cheetah piss from Cookies.
Sexy watermelon gelato right here.
That does look nice, by the way. That's some good OG. That's some good OG right there.
Thank you. Purple Malawi.
That's nice. I ain't gonna lie. I want to buy something. I want to support. I need an 8 to watermelon, brother. Hook me up. Let me get an 8. See, they got the cereal milk there. They got the hefe.
Cereal milk. I like this too.
Look at that right there. She got some mints. She got some lemonade. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I see some cookie stuff right here too. Supporting the street vendors. Salute, brother. I got a pre-roll from my boy Scarface. Being in Baycat, like, what's the difference out here?
Honestly, community out here. Like, people really love each other out here, and people really respect each other.
What's up with you? I ain't seen you in a while. How you doing?
Doing good. You caught me when I'm setting up.
The table's gotten bigger. I see more products.
Everything's been really good. I've been really inspiring others, and we're all a community out here with the whole weed thing going on here.
So with the laws right now in New York, how good does it feel, bro?
That shit is great, man. It's about time. You know, you don't have to duck around no more and shit. We just smoking free in the air and all that.
If you could say anything to the people writing the regulations right now for the marijuana in New York, what would you say?
Take your time, baby. Take your time so we can rock. Because I know once it's official, they're going to start wanting to see that paper. Things change.
People who have been incarcerated for marijuana should be the first ones to get the opportunity. People who have been failed by the system. I think we all should work together when it comes to this, because it will bring all of us together, and it won't form a capitalist or a pyramid scheme.
You know what I mean? If you ain't one of the originators who started this, who been through it, who did time for it, beaten for it, you got no talk about it.
Hurry the fuck up, please. It'd be nice if we could be legal so the cops can stop thinking about us at all.
Legalize it, man. It's giving everybody hope. It's giving everybody opportunity, everybody a chance to make money and take care of their families, man. What's better than taking care of your families?
I've been everywhere in the world, even in California. When it went legal, you couldn't set up tables in the park and sell bud. This is my favorite vibe. It's like a farmer's market. You get to pull up, you get to see the people, you get to vibe with the people. This is the first for me. We've seen the weed in Washington Square Park. I have not seen the shrooms yet. What do you guys got on the menu?
We got some weed chocolates, psilocybin teas. We got psilocybin pills.
Mushrooms is definitely the next wave. I feel like the whole world's starting to wake up about mushrooms, like everywhere, not just here in the U.S. Which one of these you recommend right here?
These are stargazers, and these are penis envy. These are like the most potent ones. You know what I mean? A lot of euphoria, a lot of visuals, and you know what I'm saying? The golden teachers are more mild. They'll probably teach you more of something and probably keep you more in your head and show you things, and you make you think about things you probably never thought about before, you know?
That shit right there look fire, I ain't gonna lie. Keep the change, man.
Yeah, man, thanks for the donation, man.
I appreciate you, brother. Real talk, man.
Yo, that was Berner right there, bro. That's Berner boy.
Can I ask you guys a question? Much love, brother. For the people watching this right now, the cops don't give a fuck about none of this shit.
I won't say they don't give a fuck as much as they got other stuff to worry about right now. Like, there's like real crimes being committed. Consenting adults wanting to buy some weed from another consenting adult. They're not giving that too much thought right now.
So not only is the regulation of cannabis not existing in New York, you can smoke weed anywhere you can smoke a cigarette. We're on Washington Square Park. It's a beautiful day. I'm smoking a perfectly rolled J, and it feels great.
Yo, Berner's the best out here. He's with the community, man. He's doing great things out here. I can't wait till he opens up his cookie store in New York. Make sure you tune in, look into his podcast, look into his new weed strains. He's doing great things out here. God bless him and his family and his camp. And also the graduates and his cookies farm. God bless them too.
My boy's all the way tapped in, man.
I be doing my research.
Yes, take a hit of that and tell me what you taste. What that tastes like.
Oh my God. This is your boy Wave Sounds, live from New York. You got your man Berner here in New York. Watch at this Square Park. We are smoking officials cookies. Delete those cookies bags and all them delis and everything. You lucky I don't walk them up in these delis and show them all them fake cookies bags and everything you guys be having. This is the official cookies.
This is different. This tastes like, no, it's different. No grabber. No grabber in this.
You understand the importance of taste.
That's pure right there.
This is pure weed. Yes. This is the best of the best. I ain't tasted nothing like this in a while, I'm not gonna lie.
That's a doggy bag cross right there. What's up, my G? How
This
you
right
feeling?
here is crazy. Oh, man. All right, one more.
Straight gas.
What strain is that? What strain is that, bro?
Something that ain't came out.
Cross is not even out yet.
Taste that.
Not only is Washington Square Park a vibe, but like the unity in the community here is crazy. Like everyone's working together. There's no side busting, no drama, no hate. All the tables, everyone's selling bud out here. It's like one big team. And you see more of that around the world. People need to help people more. That's the vibe.
Check us out. We're a new dispensary. Berner, come check us out. We're literally right around the corner. Big chopper.
As you can see, you just caught that on camera. The city is fucking going crazy right now. We just left Washington Square Park. We're on our way to East Village to check out the Hazy House. I can't lie, New York, y'all doing it right. Stay tuned. This is a dope ass vibe right here. Just by walking in.
Welcome to Hazy House.
Right off top, I got like Amsterdam classic like vibes in here. Like
that's the door right there.
A couple New York brands, some East Coast rosin coming from Maine, some of the lovely hash co. Of course, New York's finest deadass rosin.
Blueberry Cruffin is probably the most favorite strain right now.
People love Blueberry Cruffin, huh?
It's going crazy.
Yeah, coochie runs. Ray Bomber, you're a sick fucking bastard. Damn, what the fuck is Dirty Taxi, dude?
That's a New York grown strain. Chemi 95 with the GMO.
I've definitely been looking for some sour too, dude.
Oh, these guys are doing it like real good. 35 years growing here in New York.
That's fire.
We try to separate it a little bit. We got the restroom right here. This is the hydration station because same thing. People need water, people need tea, coffee, whole 9 yards. Get yourself situated and then you kind of head into the lounge. We normally have peaks and other stuff here, but glass, etc.
One of my first jobs at the dispensary when I was 18, cleaning bongs.
We got a guy that does it. I absolutely take no credit.
It's a real job. Like it's something that has to happen. You have to clean the bong and you have to keep it sanitized as well.
To even know about this spot, you have to be like personally invited. It's super members only.
Yeah, because we came through a secret door. Like it's very private.
We got our little backyard mural painted by my boy Lenny Vuitton.
What's up, y'all? How you feeling? This is a dope ass backyard, dude. If I was working somewhere around here, I would love to be able to come smoke a J, have lunch out here, just relax.
Work from home, like even right now, a lot of group of designers in the area also come and just like work out. So it's kind of dope.
Actually, I want to give you guys something to roll up, and I want to smoke something you guys got. So I want to try the taxi, and I want you guys to pick one of these to try. It's called Pussy Power. Ooh. It's a Snow White Fino. And this one right here is called the Weed. Yeah, this one's sweet. This one's like more like a open your chest up.
Little gas here.
Yeah. You guys roll one of these. I want to roll a Dirty Taxi. Give me a panic attack with that shit, dude. This is probably one of the most influential cities, probably one of the most liberal cities right now in the world when it comes to cannabis. What do you guys think is going to happen?
One thing that we're always known for is New York is trendsetters. New York doesn't go with the grain, goes against it. We do our own thing and we make it so that whatever happens here is what everybody else wants to do everywhere else, right? And the drive, the hustle is just going to produce another great thing for the industry as a whole and kind of make it a destination coast to coast.
I love the way it is right now. Being able to go to the park, buy some bud, being able to come to a store like this, got a totally different vibe than the store we were just at. Like, this is the way Europe is. It's small mom and pop operations that just do their thing, This tastes great, by the way. Dirty Taxi, sativa, nice head high. You can tell it's a small batch, burning good, white ash. I fuck with that. They got locally grown herb, which is super fire. I'm smoking some Dirty Taxi. I love the name, I love the taste, I love the little heartbeat. I was starting to fall asleep. Shit, I appreciate the love and the tour, my brother. What's the best rosin you guys have right now?
I'm fucking with the Deadass. We just got a fresh drop. We've got the Chem de la Chem, we've got a Z Cake, we've got a Bloom Smoothie. There's a Puro Loco. That one's great. That's what I'm dabbing.
I'll do one of those. You know what? Let me just get an 8th of Grape Kiss. Yeah, Grape Kiss, yeah.
This is a local flower brand, True Exotics. That Rambutan's one of my favorites. They also have a Lemon Grab and a Macnilla. Single source New York flower. They also have rosin.
I'm gonna get one of those too.
Thank you, sir.
We're in East Village at Smash Burger. I've heard a lot about this spot. I'm fucking high as hell. I'm starving. It's been a long day. I'm about to sit down and grub, and then we're about to keep it cracking. New York, you already know what time it is. We fried potato life. We just left the Hazy House, and I can't lie, I am high and I am starving. There was a debate about the best burger in town, but Smash Burger was right around the corner, and I heard they're extremely friendly when it comes to smoking herb. This was a no-brainer. Right, so we got We got fingerling potatoes or fries.
Potatoes are great.
All right, we're about to see what this is hitting for. Right off the rip, that's super mafia. Look how thin that is right there. That looks like a very thin, tasty, fire-ass little burger. Soft ass bun. You got pickle, not fried onions or grilled onions, little chopped onions. Smash burger. East Village, NYC. Cheers. My brother.
Yo, I didn't want to look like that type of name. Like, I know you got something special on
That's
you,
something
bro.
special. I want to give it to y'all. Y'all enjoy that shit, man.
Yo, you that nigga, bro.
Right on, brother.
Just
watching you earlier at my men's crib.
Right on, brother.
Yeah, that's on your podcast.
Yeah, pass that shit around. Let everyone breathe on that. Salute, brothers. Right on, brother.
I'm a cultivator in NY, man. I'm gonna be the next major thing, man. I look up to you and I inspire you.
Yes, sir.
Man. No
Yes,
lie.
sir. My guy. Salute, my brother. Have a good day, man. Be safe. All right, y'all. We're in the East Village about to check out Empire. They got bright lights. It feels like a California dispensary vibe. I've heard a lot about it. They've taken the approach where they're just letting people know what time it is. I gotta salute them for that. Let's take a look inside. Oh man, the AC feels hella good. How you doing?
Wonka bars, the kind of gummies, with live resin included. Mints right here, THC mints, CBD mints as well for the medicinal use of things. Hash rosin infused gummies, like that. Then we got the ganja gummies. Zizzles, these are the pre-rolls. Zizzle pre-rolls, one-to-ones with THC and CBD. Also got pain cream right here for like medicinal use or any inflammation. The pricing on the flower is based on the growing conditions. Up here is gonna be the top shelf. This is the menu right here, Empire Cannabis Club. So the more flower you buy in bulk, the lesser the price would be for the people that's coming in.
I want to point out real quick, I like the way they broke that shit down because a lot of people ain't going to keep it real with you. Outdoor is outdoor, greenhouse is greenhouse, mixed light is mixed light, indoor is indoor. So definitely like that. Like on the education side, like that's dope. You guys are educating the market.
All of our flower indicates the benefits, the THC levels, the terpenes. If it's an indica, sativa dominant on the left-hand side of the card.
For 152 a zip.
Yeah, that's nice right there.
That's nice.
Exactly.
You just want to roll up and blaze, you ain't got it like that. You like, some people like more mellow weed anyways.
Exactly. They don't like to be too stoned.
Yeah. LPC.
And that smell is pungent too.
Yeah, that's one of my babies right there.
Strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, and cookies and cream. The whole thing.
I like
is
that. I like that.
100 milligrams.
That's dope.
And the crazy part is, it don't even taste like THC, brother.
Yeah.
Straight ice cream.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. It's one thing to like pop up a table in Washington Square Park. It's one thing to kind of do a smaller, private social club. I think the people behind this obviously want to build, their relationship with the city and just say, we're a brand, we're here to stay. I think that's pretty fucking dope. What you guys are doing is you're kind of normalizing what this could look like for New York, right? You guys are one of the first brands to pop up and put the lights outside and say, this is what we're doing right here. It's not membership, it's not this, it's like, this is how it looks. Actually looks better than a lot of California dispensaries. And your employee, my guy right here, this guy is gamed up. I mean,
from the Bronx.
Telling you as a guy that operates a lot of stores and sees a lot of stores in every single market, probably like 70% of the bud tenders ain't got his energy. So that's fucking sick right there.
So I am the legacy part of this as well. My family did almost 20 years for growing in New York City.
My whole goal is to see people from the game stay in the game. Like as markets change, as regulations come, a lot of people that are really in this or have fought for this just get left out. That's why I try to go as big as I could with cookies and try to do things like this show right here to kind of like be a megaphone for people. If you could say anything to the people writing the regulations right now on cannabis in New York, what would you say to them?
My one wish is simplification. Just please keep it simple for the regular person who would like to make a living in a culture, in a space that they grew up in. There's gonna always be things that the regular man is not knowledgeable on, on the business side, but as far as what this is, what the flower is, and the space, let's try to keep it as simple as possible to give the regular person, the people in this room, an opportunity to have the space and make a living for their families.
Fucking well said, dude. Marijuana Mania, episode 9, we're in New York.
East Village. Lower East Side. You already know. NYC, baby. Let's get it. From wax
all this shit.
to apes, you know how that shit go.
I don't remember one time he
give
went
a
in your
fuck.
store, he was screaming, I think he screamed your name.
Yeah. I'm the one that caught you off guard, like, my nigga Bird, you thought it was probably somebody you know.
Where was
You
that?
got- at the store, at Melrose, when you're barely open.
Yeah, I'll be high as hell. I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you, bro.
Man, I gotta give the owners of Empire major props. They decided to go big and put that shit right on Front Street. But hey, that's what I would have done too.
How are you guys?
Good. Just shopping and walking around.
Welcome to Street Lawyers.
Street lawyers?
Street Lawyer Services. So some of the flour we have right now.
Looks pretty good though.
This is some sour animal cookie.
Actually smells really good. How long you guys been here for?
We opened in November, so we were kind of one of the first ones over here. This is our meditation room.
Oh shit, this is pretty fucking dope right here. Look, lounge, fucking podcast, dispensary. I'm gonna go sit in the meditation room. I do need to meditate for a second. We've been moving all goddamn day. We're on this one street right now. There's about 5 to 7 stores. Each store is different. They got their own personality. The fact they're offering a room like this, you could just sit here and blaze one, that's fucking fire. If I didn't have to go to 100 spots right now, I'd go fucking roll this up right now and just smoke one. I'd probably play some Bob Marley and get loaded in this little room right here. This chair is comfortable as shit too. Shout out to the homies for the free 8th. We're in New York. This shit is alive out here.
You already know, LES, man. LES is the place to be. Shout out Marijuana Minion, Granny Zaz. Come to New York if you want the best flower, you heard?
What's the best weed you guys got in here right now? I want to buy an 8th.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you an 8th ball or a measure.
No, you don't have to do that. We can't smoke it all. I don't want you. I don't want to waste.
I got you.
I love my job. We've been high. We've been having smash burgers. We've been seeing weed stores. This guy's about to bless me. This is crazy. I seen it right away out of everything. Damn. Let me get an 8th of this, brother.
What is it?
Hella jelly.
Yeah, it's already in the bag.
Oh shit. What's your name?
I'm Ryan.
Ryan, you're a great fucking man, dude. Thank you, man.
That disco ball has 4,000 acid taps.
My man said that disco ball right there has 4,000 different hits of acid on there. 4,000. The packaging of it. That looks incredible. I need that for the house. I just want to lick that disco ball. Pause. I want to turn up. Thank you, man. Look at the truth, brother. And they got fire over here. They got super fire over here. I got a whole bag of it. I'm fired up. What's that shit called? Jelly what? Hella jelly. We just left East Village. We just pulled up to the Astor Club, undisclosed location. They've hosted me a few times. I want to go in there, chop it up with them, see what's on the menu, and relax before dinner. We're about to get high as fuck and have some Chinese food at 8 p.m. with the Smokers Club. So, yeah, undisclosed location, Astor Club, NYC, Marijuana Mania. What up? How you doing? Oh yeah, it's popping in here. We're at the Astor Club. This is one of my favorite spots. My homie Matt, Ben, they got it lit. It's fired up in here. Take a look around. This is like my ground zero when I'm in New York. This is where I come get right. These guys are incredible hosts. We've been running around all day. Now it's time to relax and get high.
This is Day Wrecker. They kind of made sour again a few years after sour came out. Same inputs, or what they thought the inputs were. Mass Super Skunk and Chem 91. And these guys who made it have held it down in New York for 30 years almost now. Look how beautiful, perfect those nugs are. Totally got that sour look, you know, the light and the dark green.
I like when I see locally grown stuff, especially when we're doing these little tours around the world.
I think this is like as close as we're gonna get to sour for the foreseeable future.
Not only did you guys hold it down with the menus, but like it seems like anyone ends up here. I started seeing everyone behind that red drape. I'm like, shit, I want to go there. How did you guys tap in like that?
We had Benny the Butcher coming, and I just needed to figure out a place to shoot him where we could have our branding and somewhere where they could see that it was Astor Club. Me and Ben and our other partner Josh, we're all from different segments of New York, and from that we've been able to just call in from everybody, from the activists to the club world. I worked a lot in hip hop, streetwear, and things like that, and it's been a lot of fun putting everything that we worked for so long all together in one place. We really we'll travel across the country looking for the best weed. Looking for it from small batch to big batch, it doesn't matter, and we'll go anywhere for it. Meeting people like you along the way, it's only brought us to more and more people and brought us to better and better weed.
You know, we had to open during COVID. We signed the lease for this spot the week before COVID. And the city then shut down, literally quarantine. People weren't allowed to leave their houses. It ended up being a blessing in disguise because when we were able to open, it was a place for people that hadn't been able to come out in so long. They were craving the community. I've got genetics that go back to the forums, that especially with embryo rescue now, that just makes such a big difference. You know, these seeds where people were trying to scuff them and you had a 10% chance of them cracking to now it being 90, 95% chance.
I got your original Girl Scout cookies and cherry pie.
I need that cherry pie back too bad.
That cherry pie was great.
I need that cherry pie, the Hermie version, dude. Bring that back.
Yo, the Hermie Girl Scout was the best. I was selling weed then, but that changed everything. Having Girl Scout cookies, we had a $100 ace in New York City when we were selling that.
This is the vibe. This is culture. And this is everything I've been looking for. It reminds me of the Hemp Center. A good, safe place to get high and have good conversations.
My OG, this right here is fire, brother. I just got into it right now.
And that cut's like, how old? 25 years old, something like that?
Wow.
Yeah.
In my opinion, these guys got one of the best menus in New York. They pay attention to what the market wants, but they also pay attention when guys like me want to. This is New York haze right here. I'm glad to still see it around. It's got like a weird nug structure to it, but this real haze right here. These guys keep the Z alive. Here's another Chem 91 right here. I love Chem dogs. This shit right here, this is next level herb right here, y'all. These guys got like legacy, you can't find it type weed. Quality on this is crazy. Dubs grows great weed, man. That's that Dolce Gelato Plus right there. It's definitely like some lemonade, lemon tree kind of vibe. This is some high times ass weed right here. That looks like a cookies, a super QC, not too many buds. Notice in this menu, we're checking all boxes. We got gas, we got legacy, we got heady, terpy flavors. The smell is so familiar. This is that break it down, put it in your joint, and end your night hash right here. Moroccan hash. We're in New York right now. This has been one of the most extensive menus I've ever seen in cannabis club, let alone social club history. We're at the Hasher Club.
Man, I can't believe day one is not even over yet. I hit up my brother Johnny Shipes. I wanted to go somewhere to smoke and kind of relax and have a 5-star dinner. He said he got me. Chinese it is.
It's a crazy time to be alive. I just want to grub and talk shit. I'm trying to make the Rouse Ice for the close. That last dab I took at that spot killed me. I said, I'm floating at dinner tonight, dude. Mafia private room. Thank you, brother. Enjoy. This one right here, he called the weed. He named this the weed.
The weed?
Yeah, actually, let me get my light on. I gotta make sure I can tell by the color.
Bro, I saw something you got dropping the name.
Oh, Pussy Power. That's that Pussy Power.
That got a unique smell to it, too.
It's got that Y on there. That's the weed.
The weed smells good. I'm rolling up some of that weed.
Literally the weed.
Literally.
Yeah, the
weed.
weed. The weed.
The weed. Shout out to Uncle KP. It took a while for me to even break this up, so that's how you know it's that thing. We're at Ming's Say Less in Harlem. It's the new Say Less. It's not even the Say Less you're used to. This is the Ming's Say Less. Feel me? Yeah. Harlem. Uptown.
It's for players only.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Let me just steal one of these right now for my boy, man. Try that right there, young Burn. Tuna.
We've been waiting to eat too. What the hell? Johnny, here's a perfectly rolled joint of the weed.
Thank you, my friend. We know you're a foodie. Go ham.
All right, man. All right, we need a couple black pepper beefs, spicy kung pao chickens. Give me 2 Beijings. Let's get 2 orders of lobster noodles. Let's get some chicken fried rice too.
Chicken fried rice?
Yeah.
So what was like the most fire shit you've seen so far? Like, or the shit that just shocked you the most?
I think Empire tripped me out, bro. They went full on California dispensary, dude.
They're just up and running.
They was like, yo, pop up. We out here. Big old bright lights, it looks like a MedMen almost.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Will that help them when it comes time for a license because they're up and operating? Because that's what I've been hearing. No. I wonder what like Empire's like end game is if they're doing that right now. They got 57 citations or whatever. Like
I think Empire's game was like, let's plant a flag so crazy that even if they do change the regulations, people want us around. That shit was on full on Cali dispensary live.
I gotta go check that shit out. One time for the camera, Ash Anywhere.
Oh man.
Rice cake? Man. It's away from the rice cake, and if it makes you feel better, I'll eat that one. I just had to Ash Anywhere one time.
I've seen. You
see who started? No, hell no.
I seen Bubsy hit the Ask Anywhere challenge right away though. I see you hit it. You just went, ah.
There you go. Thank you, Bern.
I wanted to smoke weed and eat 5-star Chinese food. Figure out what the next play is. The festival was fire. PU was fire.
The book's gonna be crazy, bro. Everybody I tell that to, like, can't even believe that we came up with that. They're like, word? That's gonna be legendary. We need you to smoke it on camera real quick. And then just smoke it while you serve it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. There you go. You don't want to hit that too many more times. He hit that a few times.
First day filming Marijuana Mania, my legs feel like noodles. My heart feels like it's jumping through my mouth. I'm high as hell. I'm drained. We've been hot. My team is tired. They've been working all day. We're ending the night right now with Ralph's Italian Ice. Spumoni.
What size?
What's the sizes? It's like a pistachio, chocolate, and some other kind of flavor. I actually really don't know what it is, but it's incredible. This is the way you end a night like this. Day 2, New York City. I'm on the way to Harlem to sit down with a real legend, a real legacy player in this weed game, especially on the East Coast, my brother Branson. I mean, my boy got a lot of game. But before I hit Sugar Hill, you know I had to get a chopped cheese. Yeah, we're hitting Haji's. We're out here in Harlem, about to meet up with the legendary Branson. Before we do, it's only right. Smoke Dizzle put me on a long time ago. I needed chopped cheese in my life. We're starving. It's gonna be a hot day, a long day. Let's get our fucking appetite right. Yes, sir. Let's go. Can I get chopped cheese?
What do you want?
Everything. I tried making chopped cheese at the house, but I didn't really know the recipe. I made it pretty good though. I made it fire though, but I didn't have the sazon though. Shady American cheese you need for sure.
Yeah.
How long you guys been here for?
40 years.
40 years? Inside the chopped cheese right here. First bite, Harlem, Haji's, the original Haji's. Haji's official as a motherfucker, bro. That shit right there tastes crazy. The bread's good, meat's good, lettuce is nice and crispy. I've yet to drip on myself.
You know what that bag is right there. This bag has history. This is Biggie Smalls. This is the Locks. This is Cameron. And if you don't know what that bag is, Branson, baby. That's an official Branson bag.
The first person I partnered with in NY was Branson.
Get my weed from Branson, cause this sack's bigger.
Then go get a job from Branson.
Open on that Branson.
Smoke a little Branson inside the mansion.
Half of my advancing, jars from Branson.
Because I know Branson has never talked about his history in the game.
4 pounds of weed plants from Branson. Now we lamping, 12-room mansion.
We in Harlem right now. We in the city right now. It's my time right here, but we in Harlem, baby.
Uptown.
Uptown.
What part of town we in right now?
Yeah, Sugar Hill section of Harlem.
Sugar Hill section of Harlem. All right. Harlem's pretty big, huh?
Very big. This is what they call the hill. This is like down the hill is like more like 8th Avenue, 7th Avenue, Adam Clayton Powell. You know what I'm saying? But this is the hill.
Like for all the shit you've been through, bro, like you're a legacy guy at this point, right?
Right.
You've been in the game for a lot longer than a lot of us, including myself. What would be your dream scenario as a guy in the game?
It would be a nice thing to have a global expansion, but with that understanding, with people to understand the element and where it came from. You know what I mean? I started off with a candy store. We looking around now and we have edibles, you got cookies, you got gummies, all those things. These are confections that I sold in a candy store at a period of time.
You're doing what they're doing now before it was even cool to do it.
Long time before they even got involved with that.
That's what I always loved about New York. Like, there's so much hidden shit out here. It's so big, it's so busy. It was weird seeing Sour and seeing like the haze kind of disappear out the game. Like, New Yorkers kind of burnt out of it. Like,
it grew and it became strong because people didn't have access to variety. You understand? A lot of people wasn't getting variety. They wasn't getting OGs. You know, and that's one of the things that I was doing. I was providing a variety of product a lot of people just didn't have that service.
Like, as a legacy guy, what are you most excited about right now in the cannabis space?
I don't know. I think just the opportunity. I think that it's going to lend to opportunities for people who have not had opportunities.
It would be cool for people to see you break into markets like Thailand or Germany or Canada with the Triangle bags, because this is a product of Harlem. This is something that you birthed here when it wasn't cool to birth it, and you just stayed down, you stayed out the way, and now that the time has come, not only are you going to launch in New York and Cali, you're going global. That gotta feel good.
It does feel incredible, you know. I just, like what you just said, like if people do their homework and their research and they understand the dynamic, and I think the most important part is the provision of a product that they're gonna recognize and see viable.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's really the most important element, that they can differentiate this product from a lot of the other products that exist in the marketplace.
What do you want to see back in the market flower-wise?
As you just mentioned a minute ago, Thailand. Thai stick. I mean, have you seen Thai stick? Have you seen Voodoo at all? Like, I mean...
And you know, we talk about this a lot. In Thailand, you used to get killed for smoking weed. And the government just gave out 1 million plants to the people in Thailand to go grow at their house. After all these years of people being penalized, straight death, or going to jail for hell long for weed.
So what did that do into that market? That turns into finance in that market to give the people options to earn.
The homie told me on the way up here that you introduced champagne, like, and it was a crazy story. Not the weed champagne, but actual champagne.
Yeah.
So like a bunch of homies that really made champagne pop in the music world. Is that true or not?
We grew up drinking champagne. Champagne was a classy thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, you pop a bottle of champagne, nice glass, social environment, and everything. In 2000, I did my own private label champagne. You know what I'm saying? Guy Charlemagne, selected by Branson B. I actually gave Biggie a 6-liter bottle of Tat just for his birthday. He kept it for a whole year before they even opened that bottle.
What kind of weed was Biggie getting back in the days when you were serving Big?
More like a Haze Favor, more like a OG's. Pretty much whatever product I had, most of my clients were clear and they were pleased with it because they was pretty much on the same level. You know what I'm saying? Even though it could have distinguished and had different characteristics, but the product was, you know, was always good.
I'm glad that we're gonna do what we're gonna do. I'm fired up to kick it off. And I'm glad that we're taking our time to put the right shit in the market, because you wanna knock their head off.
Purposely, man, I'm proud of you, man, because the direction that you're going and, you know, all the elements that I've seen you put into the situation has a lot of value. You know what I'm saying? It has a lot of value, and it creates opportunity on a global scale.
We're in Harlem right now, Sugar Hill, with the legendary Branson. This is my brother, this is my partner. This is Marijuana Mania, episode 9.
Legendary Branson, man, making this thing happen, man, taking this thing cookies worldwide, really tapping in with the people of Harlem, New York, man. It's gonna be amazing, man. Cookies take over New York, man. We out.
Yes, sir.
Harlem's finest.
Harlem's finest, real tastemaker right here. Real player shit, man.
New York's finest.
Going up to Washington Heights. I have my boy Gordo crack the fucking hydrant. You already know what time it is. Bye. People always told me I had to go up to the Heights and get the real haze. My brother Gordo is in the Heights, and he said he got some haze. I'm on my way to the Heights to see exactly what they smoke.
Jimmy, young Jimmy. Yeah. I've been feeling like the GOAT, bitch. Todo lo que me está trending, el manoleo, el marianteo. I be really getting bacon, little bitch. Whole lot of gang shit. You heard?
My brother. How you been, man?
This is the Heights, man. We have a town. We have a town.
This is where the haze was birthed?
Yeah.
This is my guy Gordo right here. I've known him for a while. Had a good time in Miami. We shot the No Borders video. They contributed a lot to the La Plaza album. They brought the energy. We're in New York. It's only right I pulled up on him in his neighborhood, see what he got going on. I just got some real haze, the real Uptown haze. And that's haze right there. My boy got a brand, Smoke Up. I had to tap in to see what he got going on, man, for real. You called me, you said, come see the culture. I said, you right, bro. Let me pull up. I love the originality, man. Like, this is personality. Each neighborhood got their own personality. Y'all just bringing flavor, man. What's been the hardest part about building a brand right now, like in New York City?
Everybody got their own brand going on, but I feel like brands just look into the money, you know what I'm saying? Like, they forget about the ground, you know what I'm saying? Like, the people, you know?
What's your biggest fear, like, when the regulations come?
Shit, they gotta look out for us. We could pay taxes too. We just don't got the M's to put up for a store. The M's to put up for a license, you know?
So this is the pussy power right here. Smell that right there. My boy Powers Up that did Gary Payton cereal milk. That's a that's a Y crosser.
I can smell the Y.
That Y right there. That shit tastes like vanilla or chata right there. That shit's fucking.
I smell a big Y in there.
You smell that Y in there, right?
Oh yeah.
That's called the pussy power right there. This right here is called the weed. Just called the weed.
The weed?
The weed. Everyone's coming with the same kind of shit right now. You know I gotta kind of sit back and plot and watch the market. I think these are both different right here. These are different what's out right now.
The texture's different.
Yeah, it's texture's different. It's
Texture
like,
looking different.
roll that shit up, brother. So has it always been like this? You could always just chill out here and blaze it up? Nah, hell no.
This just became cool. And that's what people enjoy now. We used to hide the smoke. New York, bro, I used to get locked up every Friday and stay in the bookings for 2 days. So a dub coming up here to cop. I'm from downtown. I used to come up here to buy weed when I was younger. And you used to get caught, pulled over with a blunt, you're going to jail. I think if you're 30 years old and you never got locked up for weed, I don't know where you was at. You was not burning in the highway in the car, you was not doing none of that. This pink pussy.
Pussy power.
Pussy power? Yeah.
I can smell it.
Smell like it?
It's like,
Smell like that good?
why? But it tastes like...
It's intensified,
like
right?
velvet cake.
Yeah, only real players appreciate that taste.
That shit is fire. Right now, like, what you see right here, this is like what people that started the culture out here.
I always heard that though. Everyone always said, go to Dykeman, go to Dykeman, get the A's, go to Dykeman. That's like the standard smell and look right there. Huh?
Yeah, this is pip pip. You can't smoke that in paper.
That's like chocolate.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
You gotta smoke that in tobacco paper, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Other than
you
that,
gotta smoke it in Dutch. You cannot smoke piff or nothing else. No backwood or nothing.
One leaf.
One leaf. It gotta be
One
Dutch.
leaf only?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One leaf only. My man's the pro right here. Roll a Dutch. Roll a Dutch with Big Bird. Real uptown.
Yeah, I want you to roll that up so I want to experience, man. I want to experience the 30-second roll, haze in a Dutch. I like how you rolled that. This was rolled by a guy that rolls in 30 seconds. This is legendary haze. This is the Heights. I ain't smoked a blunt like in 5 years, literally. That shit's like the 1990s right there. I just took a time capsule to the 90s. This is perfectly rolled, by the way. You would think my man rolled this up with a machine. He did not. We just watched him roll it by hand. This is the original Uptown Haze. This right here is special. This is an experience.
Yeah, that's an experience. That's definitely New York. Like New York, New York.
We smoking haze.
Outside.
Outside. They used to be able to search you out here for no reason. You could be walking down the street, they could stop you right away and search your ass. That was racist, that was crazy, but to go from that to this is pretty trippy to see.
Like I've been in LA for a long time. I've been in Oregon. It's nothing like New York. When that shit was legal.
Have you ever popped one of those up before? I've only seen it in movies and shit. We out here, man. We doing legendary shit. The haze got me feeling lovely. I've always wanted to see that shit, bro. I used to watch the movies growing up. I always wanted to see that shit. Yeah, get in, fool. Hey, just do a shot. Just sit down.
Oh, shit. Play that about to do him dirty.
That's big, man. That shit feel good. Look, it's hot outside. This is nice and cool. New York, we're in the Heights. Feeling good, feeling lovely. It's been a beautiful day and we just got started. Marijuana Mania, episode 9, New York. All right, y'all, we just left Washington Heights. I'm about to sit down with my brother, Luca Brasi, Gumbo brand, New York City. We're gonna sit down, undisclosed location. This is Marijuana Mania, episode 9. Day 2's been wild, and I've been moving mean. I'm about to sit down with my brother Luca Brasi from the Gumbo brand. He told me he had a private room at Emilio Bellato. I asked one thing, could we smoke? He said absolutely. He's speaking my language, New York City. The energy is incredible so far. I cannot wait to taste some good, authentic Italian cuisine. You would do the mafia setup. That's how you get welcome to the city.
I haven't been in New York, but I just got back and I had to make sure I rolled out the red carpet for my brother. Mafia. You know how we do.
Yeah, this is super private. Last time I seen you was before chemo, right? It was right after surgery. And
certified fact.
Yeah, in New York at the studio. I was doing Gotti. Haven't seen you since. It's my boy Luca. We got a brand partnership coming. We've been waiting to do it right. What's this right here?
Madison Square Gumbo.
Ooh. You guys built one like the biggest brands. That's why we did a partnership. Like I seen Gumbo. I seen the pop-up you did in Melrose. You was in California with it. Like, do you feel like you would have been able to build Gumbo the way you did if there wasn't in this crazy ass time in New York?
It was a lot of hard work, a lot of groundwork, a lot of losses and trials and tribulations. But that's what made us stronger, and that's what made us become a firm brand. And I think consistency played a very big part. It's like the culture, like my wife and I, like we go places, we touch people, we go out, we kiss kids, and we give back to the community. And when I say give back, I'm not just talking about money. We do backpack drives, we give the kids coats.
It's more important for us to give education to the community too, because, the reason why Gumbo also is so big is because we had forefathers like you to show us the way. Pay homage and we give respect to that, but also too, we want to be able to teach people in our communities, our brown and Latino and everybody that's, underprivileged right now, the tools to be able to, get into this business and capitalize. And to be able to educate the people is the most important thing of Gumbo. We put it all in a pot, we cook it up, and we're going to teach you the ingredients. And that's very important to us.
I wanted to come up with a solution and a game plan to get minorities and these kids off the street. And I said, you know what? Fashion. So I started in the fashion and I started making clothes, L&S collection. My wife and I, she was in the NFL at the time, and her brother and her cousin and a couple of them, they were like really strung out off of these opiates and shit. So we came out with the pot, man, and we said, let's push this on them and get them off of that. SOS, Save Our Streets, in a sort of way where they could gravitate more towards the flower and we can get them off these opiates and shit like that.
Some people don't know what to do with their access, right? And some people don't even have access. So if you got access and you know what to do with it, it's a whole nother ball game. Especially when it comes to, if you got something like this, I mean, shit. I feel embarrassed because you brought me this, right? I brought you this to look at.
Well, I love it. I accept it wholeheartedly.
These are two new things I got coming out under our shit. This is the pussy power right here. It's a different kind of candy. You see everyone got the same shit out there, right? Everyone got the same shit right now. This is called the weed right here. It's like a pineapple gas. Yeah, the weed, just the weed.
This is a different type of pussy right here.
No, that's a different type of pussy right there.
It's some clean pussy.
I really want y'all to taste that shit right there.
She ate pineapples.
Being a cat from the streets, like what you think about like how things are working right now with the social clubs, with the dispensaries like Empire, shit like that?
If y'all didn't know the history of my city, New York, that if you got caught smoking a joint, they was locking you up, running you through central booking.
Yeah, straight up.
For 3 days for a joint.
And you come from the stop and frisk.
Yeah.
If you could say something right now to the people right now, the regulations around cannabis in New York City, right? The people are gonna roll out like how people get a permit, how people are able to grow weed. The people right now working on the legal side of it, what would you say to them?
I would say, there needs to be a program since they're giving legalization to a lot of people coming out of the penitentiary. There has to be a program that also has them hook up with like-minded other minorities that have the funds to develop that license. We can't just give licenses and then it be taken by big pharma because they don't have the funds to develop the license. So I think for me, that's something I want to work on. I've talked to congressmen and senators about that because we have to have that. You can't just give people licenses and they have nothing to cultivate the license.
We sat down with the legendary Gumbo brand. Shout out to my brother and sister right here. We have a lot of stuff in the works right now. He brought me to a spot that is going to require a little bit of chewing. This is Marijuana Mania number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah, number 9. Juice Lee,
and so hold on. Now this is for the world, Juice Lee. Let's see, cause he loves smoking paper. He got me smoking paper. Him and Berner.
I get like a kind of like hazy feel to it, but
that sweet vibe from the haze
with candy on it.
Alexis made a great point, and it's something I've been touching on for a long time. What is the point of being awarded a social equity license without funding? It just does not make sense. We're on the way to go see Pizza Pusher. I've heard a lot about this guy. Infused dinner, music, man, I'm ready for all of it. New York City, let's go.
The sun's about to set. We've seen dispensaries, we've seen social clubs, private membership, Now we're about to see infused food. This is Stone Pizza, the pizza pusher, NYC. Let's go. What's up, my brother, man?
What's good, baby?
You good, brother?
You good? So right now we're talking about Mount Rushmore female rappers.
Shit, I think you definitely need Lil' Kim, for sure. You know, this is gonna be a random one.
Go for it.
Mia X. I think she.
Wow! I did not see that coming.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like back in the days, Mia X put it down. You know what I mean? Like,
Fucking love Mia X.
You heard that? Crazy.
Mia X.
That was a real.
That's crazy. That's solid.
She came with a whole different style and just shook shit up. Yeah.
He advocates for her a lot.
Yeah,
He advocates for her a lot.
Yeah, she's dope. She's dope. My guy. I'm glad I finally got to come here the right way.
Hell yeah.
I've been waiting to come here for a long time, but I wanted to do it with them. Show the world, you know what I mean, what you're doing, bro.
Welcome.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Right on. I heard you got some crazy shit going on in here, man.
I have 4.
What made you pick this one out of the 4?
This is my newest one.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I think it's the nicest one.
This is the definition of New York. Every time we go somewhere, you open up the door, you're seeing shit you wouldn't expect. This shit looks wild right here. I'm glad we came here, man.
This is Cuba. Cuba rolls, 7-gram Godfathers. I think I gave you one the last time I met you.
Holy shit.
But he can't see us. He can hear us, but he can't see.
Right off the rip, I'm getting like social club in Spain kind of vibe. Like the low lighting, the vibe in here right when you walk in is crazy as hell.
So in here we have a restaurant.
You got performers that come here and play?
Yeah, they're about to go on in 30 minutes. A house band and the singer is a 2-time winner of America's Got Talent. And after everybody eats, we have a nightclub downstairs, and I'll show you that. We'll go. Yeah,
this is some fly ass shit right here, my boy. This shit right here is hard.
Thank you.
That's hard right here. Where's the nightclub?
Come on.
Oh shit, in here. Damn, my guy. Hell yeah. Shit.
So they come down here, we have a DJ, and chill out and smoke your Godfather. Then if you want to talk or privacy, we have some.
It's crazy.
I was so high the last time I was here, I forgot I was here.
It's part of the Grace Jones's nipple.
Oh shit. Man, where'd you come for the inspiration with this crazy ass vibe, man? This some like old school like.
Yeah, man.
This crazy right here, bro. This a vibe right here.
Would you like to we'll sit here and?
Every time I come to New York, you know, and I put like, what's the best pizza in New York? They say come here. And I wasn't asking about like medicated pizza. I was just talking about food. The shock value of this place is crazy.
I opened a 6,000 person cannabis restaurant last year in Coney Island, Brooklyn. Outdoor, in the middle of the rides, like crazy. I did a movie theater out there. People would smoke Godfathers and watch like gangster movies after dinner. But it made this place look like fucking a Burger King. Out of all the things I've done in 6 years, that thing was the most impressive thing. And the fact that they let it rock. I had to put big money into it.
You've been doing this before New York had this whole anything goes attitude, right? Like before they pass legalization, it takes a lot of balls to do something like this. It looks like you guys make fire here. Like, did you go out and find good chefs that you knew already, or
it was something over time that maybe the pizza changed 5 times over 6 years. We have a small menu. We sell pizza, ganja nuts, chicken lollipops, gelato, sodas.
Medicated gelato?
Yeah, man, it's really good. We have 15 flavors. Like, it's really good.
Like, I'd want to fuck that whole dish up, but I'd be scared that like, yo, this gonna lay me down.
We want you to get through this whole 2.5-hour experience. We want you to make it to the gelato because the gelato is better than everything.
5 things. You got hospitality, right? You have to have like comfort. Like this is a very comfortable spot. When I first came here, I thought we'd be here for 30 minutes. We're gonna probably be here for a while. My brother, what's up, bro? How you feeling, my G? It's a pleasure to meet you, my G.
The 2 kings over here.
I was just telling him, man, like he carved out a crazy lane because right now weed is oversaturated, man. Like out here in New York, I never seen no shit like this before. Like Cali went off, but New York went off.
I mean, when I look at Cali as the same thing. Like, you know how New York started rap?
Yeah.
I feel like what you did, you paved the way. Like, you're the king.
consumers just want something that's real, you know?
Definitely.
There's a lot of white labeling, there's a lot of just putting anything in the bag right now, but what you got certified lane right now. This is what I want to bring to life, like on this episode, showing the world, like, yo, New York, forward thinking. There's innovation out here. You guys are bucking the fucking system for real out here.
Tony Yale?
Yeah,
it's
real. Slide in here, man. Slide in here, man.
Oh, Yale!
Shout out to my nigga Styles.
What's good, Yale?
Let me ask you this, man. You seen this shit coming up, right, in New York. Did you ever picture it be like this, bro?
I mean, I tell people all the time, you know, we was on the block, we used to get arrested for fucking a dub. And now, you know, you can fucking go to the dispensary and buy it. I enjoy going to LA every trip and getting on a plane and having that 2-3 ounces in the bag. You know, my first time, I was a little shook, like, oh, you really could bring it back? Brought back like 3 ounces, 2 ounces, and was just like, yo, this is the new shit now.
Even what's crazy is the law passed, but it's like nothing changed except it just feels good to smoke in front of a cop. New York dudes, we know how to pick a good bag of weed, we know how to smell that shit, say, all right, this is boof. This is good, but we don't know how to grow it like that because it's been illegal. It's been illegal for us our whole life.
Oh shit! Bing bong!
Bing fucking bong! Don't you ever fucking disrespect me.
What's up? How you good?
The legend. Look what weed does, all right? We're in New York City, Pizza Pusher. Look what it brought together real quick, though. None of this was planned.
Queens, Brooklyn.
Look, this is what the herb is all about, and that's why I love what's going on in New York right now, because this shit is big.
Branson is on the East Coast, the beginning of high grade green weed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before that, it was like
chocolate,
dro, you know, chocolate tie, yada yada yada.
A lot of Jamaican weed spots.
Yada yada.
A lot of Jamaican weed spots. Shout out to the Jamaicans, man.
Early '90s, right before mid, chocolate was really really heavy. Like if you got a good bag of chocolate, you was fucking. You lit. I give you an old school 90s shit. We had a few cushions on deck, right?
Right.
Every day, yo, we got this kush, we got this kush, we got this LA shit, we got this kush. Nah, nigga. Sour haze, man. We get sour haze, yo, we got this kush, we got, nah. This is how grimy New York is. Turn back around, us as grimy New York, this is no longer kush. This is triple sour. We're gonna remarket, this is triple sour. You got that triple sour? Yeah, we got that triple sour. That's how New York is. It's like if it's too unfamiliar, I don't really want to trust it like that. So I need to. You gotta get certified from a.
New York is the city, just get on point.
You gotta be. Then people from other places think all the boroughs is like. It's not.
Nah, what y'all did for New York City? Dipset versus y'all? That shit was crazy.
Oh, yeah. That shit was huge.
I enjoyed it.
That shit made me want to go rap as soon as I seen it.
We had a good night that night.
Shit got kind of crazy.
A lot of other regions look at music like everybody's supposed to be unified. And I think 90s New York is definitely unified because you have Rough Riders, Rockefeller, all kind of shit. But like our legends didn't unify, though. This shit is competitive as fuck. There is no Rakim KRS song. But it's competition, dog. If we in this fucking lab together, I'm trying to fucking burn you. It ain't no, we still cool. But I'm trying to fucking burn you up. Like it ain't.
I can't even post niggas in my hood because if I post this rapper got beef with him. If I post these little niggas from my hood, these little niggas from the other side, they got bodies against each other. I can't even post niggas shit because niggas will shoot at me.
I look at the craft. Young people fuck with me, old people fuck with me. Whatever it is, I'm just a craftsman. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talking, homie. Do you respect the craft? How many hours are you in that studio? Do you break night? Do you bust your ass? Do you do this shit?
But to me, it's all about the marketing. Because look at this nigga. He came with the Bing Bong, and then I knew you had bars after that.
I like that people don't know that I'm around. It reinvigorates me.
You've been there back and forth. You stay comfortable in your lane.
Now little kids run up to me, old people. I make them happy. Yo, Bing Bong. You know what I'm saying? That shit is such a great feeling. And as I get older, I'm more mature. I'm not the person I used to be when I was young. I'm not the piece of shit that I was.
When you put in your work and you stay down for a long time, people never see the hamster wheel. They just see when you're at top. All people see is nice shit.
100%.
There gotta be a code in this thing. Like I'm a firm believer in sticking to the code.
Absolutely.
Like, but you know, Bern, you know, your shit mafia. That's my shit too. You gotta keep it mafia at some point.
Absolutely.
This thing of ours gotta be bigger than just us.
I want you to trip me out, man.
Fucking playing with that. Let's try this.
You got your phone right here.
Yeah, I'm what you call basically like a mentalist. A mentalist is like a I'll explain it. I'll just show you.
That's not gonna give us a permanent twitch or nothing, right?
Listen. I ain't gonna lie, they gonna fuck your head up.
I'm gonna see.
I'm still trying to figure this nigga's alien.
I need the camera. I need the camera to catch
alien.
this. You know what? Do me this favor. Hold on to this, but don't open it yet. Any number 1 through 100. Say a number.
Say it right now.
Before you say it, I want you to decide. Listen to me. When I say random, it could be whatever you want.
I got
Change your
one
mind right now.
I got one.
In a moment, I'm gonna let you look at a list of 100 things. He knows what I wrote. You have no idea.
I have no clue.
I can't change what I wrote for the first time. Say the number. What you want?
97.
Matter of fact, here, do it yourself. Here, open up the notes. And there's one list of celebrities. Open that up. Celebrities. There's 100 names you're looking at. All different, not the same
You said
name.
97, right?
Yeah.
Scroll to whatever number you want.
I want to see what 97 gonna say, Berner.
No shit.
Hold on.
All right, you see what it say?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Listen to me. This could be anybody. It's not all the same names. You can
Yeah.
look, right? They
Yeah.
obviously not
I
all
see
the
it.
same name.
Yeah.
For the first time, say it. Who was it?
It's Biggie. don't do that to me right now, bro. I'm tripping out. Oh shit!
Yeah, Styles P here too. He just songs with Biggie.
What the fuck?
Nah.
This shit just took the fucking. This shit just. I don't understand. Cause look, even if he came with the name, how the fuck? I just came with 97. When you, I was like, all right, 97. That's the rent.
95, it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, wouldn't have worked.
That's what I'm saying. How
Who are you, bro? Who are you, bro?
That's what I said. That nigga's Men in Black, God.
My G.
Let me try one. I'm gonna try one with numbers. Listen to me. If I said to you, do me a favor, think of a city, a state, a country, an island, anywhere in the world, but it gotta be some random shit. Some shit that, if I was to guess this, you'd be like, man, there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
Put it away, lock this shit. I'm not gonna ask you to see it. I'm gonna show you guys what I hear. Now this is the way this works. Look at me. If you got a place in your mind right now, don't say it. But almost like you can hear yourself in your mind saying the place. Don't say it though.
I ain't gonna say that. Oh, all right, I got you.
Okay.
If that's the place, I'm a trip. I'm walking out the fuck out of here. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Whenever you ready, they seen what I wrote. No, just say it. Say it loud.
Bora.
I ain't fucking with this nigga.
Are you serious? I swear to
At my birthday,
shit.
I had my lawyer's
What the
wife
fuck?
think of some place, and instead of her picking Bora
I've
Bora,
seen enough,
she
man.
thought of
I've
an
seen enough. That
address
shit
in
weird,
Staten
man.
Island. Like 113 South 4th Street
I
with
did
the
something
zip
too. I
code.
thought of something
And
crazy.
he knew.
I
Bro.
thought of something he could never thought in a million
Yo,
years.
before we go upstairs, I'm gonna end it right here. Before we go upstairs, the mind is more powerful than people think. You can manifest things, you can read certain things, you can communicate without talking. This man is fucking living proof. He got me, he got him. I was not on no bullshit. I thought in 97, the number was 90.
Yeah, I seen it.
I'm fucking blown away. I need his fucking phone number because I want to learn more about what he does, man. This is sick right here.
Things will never be the same.
Hard up. This shit hard right here. That got good right there.
Things will never be the same.
Wow. This is a vibe right here. You got the wings, you got the pizza. The salad was absolutely incredible. The salad was refreshing. It was fire. These garlic knots right here, incredible. The food, the live band, the energy. Look who's around us. You want me? Alright, fuck it. I already had a panic attack earlier, man.
Pete, I need you to help me with something. Stand up for me. You can stay right here, right in the blue light. I want you to shake the dice up, shake the die up. And Berner, today I'm gonna see if I can share with you the same feeling I get when I hear somebody's thought. Cover it with cover it like this. In a moment, you're gonna hear a voice in your head. Keep your eyes closed. As a matter of fact, close your ears as tight as possible. As tight as possible. Did you hear something?
Oh, hell no, dude. God! Oh, shit.
Yeah, I heard something for sure.
What did it say?
It said the number 1 is the number I'm sending you from the die.
Styles, what?
Oh shit, dude. Bro. Listen to me.
Is that the number on the...
Number 1. That's crazy.
No, but
Bro.
before, it was 1 from the beginning.
I almost teared up. I almost teared up in real life because that shit was not his voice. It sounded like a fucking computer talking to me, bro. Because I honestly believe in a higher power. I believe in the brain's way more capable than what we know. This guy's a fucking genius. That shit scared the shit out of me. I'm still tripped out. I didn't hear it here. I didn't hear it here. I heard it right here, bro. I heard that shit loud and clear. It was like a robot, Mania's voice. I'm taking you on the fucking road with me for at least 2 days. We have to trip some people out, for sure. That was probably one of the best nights I've had in a long time. Not just like conversation-wise, but environment, food, experience. A lot of people watching are gonna ask, how do you infuse that pizza? Because you can't taste that at all.
It's in the sauce.
It's in the sauce.
Sauce, yeah.
How do you infuse the chicken wings?
Barbecue sauce.
In the sauce.
Yeah.
I probably enjoyed the Caesar salad just as much
It's
as
the dressing. Yeah.
So I think me and you might possibly have some future business to do.
I believe.
I heard it's in the sauce, it's in the sauce, it's in the dressing. Probably one of the most top-notch establishments I've ever been to in my life. I've been everywhere. I'm smoking the Godfather, which is hand-rolled here. I don't even smoke blunts. I don't even smoke blunts. I don't even smoke tobacco.
So Berner said, you know it's official.
See, I'm the only one who's eating infused.
Yes, sir.
I'm all the way infused.
Hey.
Vegan infused, too.
Broski's in town. All the bros. We had a good time as gentlemen, and I'm just happy to be here and be stoned. Stone Pizza, you already know what it is.
You got to be stoned right now, man.
I'm definitely stoned. Chris would tell you, I believe in overdoing it.
I don't know anyone else that could experience something like this. Shout out to my brothers for pulling up. Peace. Coolest thing for me is like seeing the unity, like everyone's united, and we've been to hella different shops, parks where they're selling bud, everyone's working together. I think the energy in New York's super real right now, and I'm just fired up, man. My mind's blown from that shit with that guy though. That voice I heard in my head, I had to come outside, sit down, just look at real life real quick and clear my head of that, because that shit was weird as hell. Epic. White sauce, get the hot sauce. No.
Yeah, tell us sandwich. Guys, chicken over rice, bro. Anytime.
So you know what this white sauce is, but it makes the halal guys fire. It's very sus, it's very white, it's very creamy. It's late night, we gotta do what we gotta do. You gotta hit it like that, right? Boom. Did that everywhere. You need to have the hot sauce. If you don't have the hot sauce, it's not official. And the hot sauce ain't no punk too, it's hot. This is the go to your hotel room and pass out right afterwards ass motherfucking combo right here. You're about to be out. I like that orange rice right there too.
Yeah.
What's up, my guy? Juice.
What's up, my brother?
What's up, brother? How you
How you
feeling,
doing,
man?
big bro? You good? Good to see you.
I'm still tripping off last night, man. I can't lie to you,
Still hear the
brother.
voice?
Man, I really
That
want
voice
to
still in your
know,
head?
was that shit real or not,
That
bro?
shit was real, dog. I mean,
when I heard the voice, bro, last time we left there, I went to the room, I was like, I can't even lay down. Let's just take me somewhere I can go sit and smoke and digest this shit, because I'm glad I get to check this out. I mean, I ain't been to one yet.
Oh, you ain't been to one yet?
I've never been to one yet.
I
I
went
want
to flagship too.
This is the flagship.
This is Castle Hill Avenue in the Bronx, man. One of the realest places in the Bronx and in New York City. The health options here are minimal, so when we brought it back, we wanted to give it back to our people first.
I see people leaving with like cold beverages. Like I usually only drink green juice, but this is like a Cheesecake Factory menu, but for like juices. This is wild. At the house, I drink dark green juice only, but I am high and I've seen people walking out with the cold drinks with like the least amount of sugar.
I will go with the Green Supreme. But we also got the G5. You got your daily greens, so the G5 is kale, spinach, banana, and green apple. We normally like to recommend the wheatgrass shots to people, but it's very strong and you taste that shit all day. Like,
how many you guys got right now?
We have 3 in the Bronx, 1 in Brooklyn, 1 in Yonkers. So many people who come through here, like the dealers, the swindlers, the judges, the politicians, like they all come here. Everybody. And like when you come here, we're just like, it's brotherly love through through juicing.
Just what they're doing for the community is super big. Other delis and stuff that just traditionally sell sandwiches and meats and cold cuts, all the shit that gives us cancer are having to step it up now because these guys are in here putting in work. You got one of the hardest names in the game, bro. Juice Lee is a hard name, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I like the Juice Lee name, dude.
It came together collectively one day as we was just here, just drinking. G5.
My man.
G5, look.
My man's. What's this right here?
This is a morning rush. It's peanut butter, vegan vanilla protein, banana, almond milk. So that's like a post-workout.
I ain't gonna lie, when I was in the whip before I hopped out, I see a lot of people leaving with this one right here.
Yeah.
This was the main work at Juices for Life. I seen people leaving with this. Yeah. That shit just woke my game up. I made ginger shots every day for like 2 years in my house. I've never had one that was that intense.
Organic ginger from Costa Rica. Leave the China shit alone. Ginger from Hawaii is good too. One of the best gingers you could find. But it's like you said yesterday, look, we could light up in front of the juice bar.
This is a vibe, bro. And
10 years ago, we all going to jail for that one. Look, everybody, paddy wagon.
This tastes like everything, you know? We got the orange.
Smoking gumbo. Madison Square. Talk to me.
D-Block, Bucky, Raw Buck. Y'all getting it raw. Juices for life. I mean, healthy life, healthy living, man.
This is our people. Like the message goes on to the households and also no matter how we came up and from our mistakes, we all learned together through here. From coming at the bar, it's a juice bar, but it's still a bar where it's Bloods, Crips, cops, firemen, mayors, white, black, Latino, felons, non-felons. Everything comes through here because we give a fuck about our people. Yes, we like fly shit. Yes, we all got hood backgrounds. Yes, we know all that shit, but we think about the future, we think about our communities, and we think about how we can make shit better, and we all fucking invested. So this right here is always free zone for everybody.
This is my first time in the Bronx. My big brother, Styles P, putting a lot of people on game in general, connecting through the plant. That's what we do best. I've been waiting to connect with Juice Lee for a long time. This is brand newy right here too.
This is brand new. You are not smoking this.
This shit right here,
Mania, you are not smoking this.
The pussy power is extremely special.
Pussy power.
This is the last of it. We won't see this again for like 4 months. They gotta re-veg it out and grow it. That's Unky right there, pure airflow. Bro, after that juice, this fucking pussy power tastes too good, bro.
Yeah, I ain't never had that type of pussy before.
Everyone's rolling up. They tasting new things. What that taste like, brother?
Tastes like pussy.
Not boy.
Not my boy Blue. It's good bite. Any pussy.
You see the white ass? Look at the white ass though. Look at the white ass.
Alright, this is our second stop in the Bronx. This is a way different kind of vibe. The city is popping, it's alive, there's people everywhere. It's my first time even seeing anything like this. I've seen this in movies for sure. I know it's good. What's up, brother? How you doing? How you feeling, my brother?
T9, man.
Right on. How you feeling, brother?
Word, bro.
Good to see you. Oh, this is dope. Yeah, man, this shit's fly as hell just by walking in. You see that right there? Boom.
Yeah, so everything up here is a clothing shop. In the back, you're gonna see our smoke shop, which kind of introduces you to the lifestyle, how we see it. And then we got the D-Night Lounge upstairs.
The homie Branson said he's not seeing a lot of people do stores like this right now. They're keeping it in the street. So this is gonna be the lounge.
What we're doing a little bit different here, every bulk of it's gonna be grown on the East Coast, 100%. So we got the homie who's actually in the building.
I don't know how you feel about smoking East Coast grown bud.
That's all I've been smoking.
Yeah.
So you grew this in the East Coast?
Yeah, so it's all Bronx grown. I'm from the Bronx.
All right, come here.
You know what that is, though. You know what that is.
Yeah,
you know what that is. That's familiar to you.
Is that Georgia pie?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. But but
that's
you
our pheno, though.
Hey, but y'all.
We pheno hunted the S1s from Raw Genetics.
So this is growing right here in the Bronx.
Right here in the Bronx. 16 lighter, real small batch.
This is growing here in the Bronx. He pheno hunted this. This shit is fire as hell. Got that smell. It's gonna pass the hang time test. So this is what customers coming to your spot can expect.
Yeah.
Small batch.
Small batch. Craft.
Fire, craft, quality
trying to
cannabis.
Start that way too. Now, I don't know if you heard of that strain going around called Super Booth. It's a Tropicana cross.
Oh yeah, we bringing them inside the bag in the Bronx.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at that shit, bro.
Keeping it funky.
All right, and this is PS number 5.
Two
so
phenos.
yeah, different pheno.
Yeah, I figured just to prove to you that we are pheno right now.
This is quality cannabis grown in New York City, grown in the Bronx. This is like probably one of the busiest areas I've seen in New York. We pulled up, I was like, holy
brought
shit.
you to the heart of the Bronx.
Yeah, like I pulled up, I was like, holy shit, this shit's active out here. Like
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
moving. To see the small craft grower coming out of New York, like you guys have the potential to be super influential in the cannabis market. Like one of these could stick super hard and it pops from here and then Cali wants it. Like that's the ultimate goal, really.
Absolutely. And I feel like the brand represents what we represent. Like we're from the Bronx, all of us.
We're having a hard time getting a license here, and we're one of the bigger players. I can only imagine what it'd be like for, someone just trying to get in the game. If we end up getting one, like one of my main focuses in New York is to do breeding projects with people here on the ground and use our platform as a catapult for other brands too. We stay in contact. We could do a breeding project out here.
You see the Georgia pies in my lineup.
I'm gonna say it on camera. That Georgia pie right there, it looks better than the Georgia pie we have in Cali right now.
Let's go, baby.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like this is dank right here, bro. So I'm super excited to see it. It's loud as fuck too.
It's loud as fuck, right?
Anyone got a grinder or paper real quick on them?
It's crazy.
I like to say that's that burnt rubber right there. That's straight funky ass gas, like some burnt tire, like someone just did some donuts.
I don't know what it was, but like them S1s just put out fire. We found a lot of really good phenos in those packs by road. I was surprised.
They're growing fire in the Bronx, y'all. The fact this is growing in New York means way more. Like, I want to just kind of inspire people to keep finding new shit, keep putting their foot down and planting their flag and be like, nah, we ain't going nowhere. Like, the weed game got to be kept for the weed connoisseurs. Like, you even hear our parents talk about like, oh, the chocolate tie, the Panama Red. Where is it at? It's not around because no one preserved it.
Start meeting people and you start thinking like, yo, I remember the mango piña from back in the day. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
what if
yeah.
I could get those seeds? Like, sour. What if I could get those seeds? But now a lot of the sour is watered down. So we created a strain called Dead Ass. which has got some sour in it, but it's also got some headbanger and some OG. It's our rendition of sour type.
Yeah, because Gordo busts out the haze out there. His homies had the haze, but the sour is almost like non-existent,
bro. And
I like.
when people say they got it, it ain't really.
It ain't like that one.
It's not really it though. Yeah, it's not it,
Sour
bro.
was made in my block downtown, St. Mark Street, Low East Side. That's where the sour originated from.
I ain't passed it yet on purpose.
Yo, you good. I got it's my weed. I can smoke it.
Nah, I hit that. I gotta go meet some partners. I got a serious ass meeting when I leave here. I don't want to. I'm gonna go in there like this. I've been blazing all day. To see weed growing locally, man, like, and to blaze that shit, and this is going on outside. This is a big time in history right now. We're capturing and documenting history.
We in the BX right now, Fordham. We on the 42nd. We in the 42nd in the Bronx right now, man. Fordham Road. Showing the train right now. Infamous, man. Cookies, everything.
What's good? BX all day. Plantas, NYC.
Yeah, outside, man. Shit's a vibe. The weed's great too. The Bronx, man. The Bronx is a vibe. I'm so glad I got a chance to see it while we're out here. You know, familiar faces, good vibes, good energy. The weed connecting people as always. Everywhere we go, the weed brings people together. My people over at D9 got the right idea, and my boy the Collector with the Georgia Pie Pheno is growing fire. Picture that, growing in the Bronx. That shit was smoking too. I personally think the best slice is Luigi's, and if you want to sit down for a whole pie, man, you gotta go to Luke Cali. Hard to get a table, but well worth the wait. How you been?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. I appreciate you guys accommodating us last minute.
Long time no see.
I know, I'm back. So we're at Luke Cali in Brooklyn. It's the best pizza in my opinion. The way they see here is by the hour. You'll see everything fill up and then it's a wrap. They ain't taking no to-goes. You can't come get a table here. This is probably one of the best pizza places in New York, and I look forward to all you motherfuckers taking a bite. And we have a dinner before dinner. That's how you do it. Real get high shit, man. Real get high shit. You don't get a slice like this. Look at how fast that came out. They put respect on that right there. Ah, my boy taught me how to just go. Just look at that thing. Look how that sits right there. Ain't no flop on that bitch right there. Ain't no flop on that. You already see what that is, man. Sheesh. Man, you seen that bitch came out in like 3 minutes? Boom. Boom. Thank you so much.
They said, Mama, it looked cooler when Bern did it. Damn. The cheese was.
My man, Luke Cali is a genius. This is the definition of good pizza. We're in Brooklyn, New York. In order to come have dinner before dinner, you know this shit gotta be good, man. That motherfucker fluffy and fire, man. Fluffy and fire. Luke Cali's incredible magical slices. We came to Brooklyn to do some weed reviews, but I realized that's all we've been doing is weed reviews, so no worries at all.
Alrighty.
Berner for the mom.
As you can see, it's easy to get distracted out here. How can we go review weed in Brooklyn when you got fucking fire pepperoni pies everywhere? We're having a good time. Look at that right there. No floppy, no floppy. Nice and light. Not too much, no grease. Wow, thank you so much. That reminds me of like manicotti. You know those stuffed shells? That soft cheese. I really should got but this burnt edge right here. So someone that's a food connoisseur, get that Yoshi. I think you should have this right here. We're at Luke Cali. Dinner before dinner. The best pizza in New York. In my mind, the world. Hey, brother.
You making a movie?
We're making a movie.
What's going on?
We had to
Hey,
put
guys.
respect on your spot. This man right here, this owner right here, Mark.
Hey guys.
How do you guys get this cheese so fluffy in here, bro? Most calzones are hella heavy and like you just feel like shit when you do it. This is like perfect, bro.
I don't know. This is good ricotta.
That's what it is right there.
That's it.
Man, you're killing it, brother.
I like the calzones better than the pizza.
I think so too, especially with the spicy sauce.
Yeah.
And my boy Benny Blanco, he lives for spicy sauce, so he smelled that. He was like, man,
pretty good.
Yeah.
But I gotta get inside. I'll be back.
Man, I appreciate you, man.
Try something. I'm working on something.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, don't say that. Right on, brother. I can't wait, man. I'm gonna take like 13 dabs on the way to dinner, dude. Just, I don't really know how we're gonna do it. Wow. All right, so I'm already 4 slices in, a calzone in. My big brother just sent out a plate that he's working on. It's not on the menu yet. This is off the menu. This is VIP treatment right here. I'm about to hit it up. Oh man, the way that just falls apart right there is crazy.
Can you stand there?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that looks hella good.
Yeah. Try with that bread. Do you photographer? Huh? Do you photographer? Oh, sometimes.
Man, shit. Shout out to my Uncle Steve, my mom. They taught me this trick a long time ago. If you really want to see how it hit, right there, this is a don't look at me bite. Even though you're looking at me, if sauce gets all over my face, please don't judge me. I'm just trying to do what's right. Holy shit. That's a magical fucking meatball right there. That meatball is like fluffy, incredible. It fell apart. The seasoning is great. And this bread right here, fucking forget about it. I'm glad we came here before dinner.
Recreational marijuana is now legal in New York.
But decriminalization is expected to happen almost immediately after it's signed into law by the governor.
It creates a brand new industry, raking in hundreds of millions in tax dollars and eliminating an issue many saw as an injustice toward Black and Latino New Yorkers. Boost state revenues by $350 million a year.
The first 100 or more retail licenses to sell will go to people who have been convicted of related crimes.
It really puts, the priority on the people who experience the most harm from the marijuana arrest crusade in New York.
I was invited out to New York City by the Jefferies, which is one of the biggest investment banks in the world, to speak on a panel on how to build $1 billion brand. But since we're here, I had to document what's going on.
Yeah, my name is Berner, CEO, founder of Cookies. We opened our 50th store today. I think 7 different countries. New York's going to be a very influential market. That's why I've been here the last 5 days, just kind of understand the market, what they want, what they need, what they want to see. So it's cool to be a globally recognized brand. I think you just have to put your heart and soul into it, and you have to just create awareness. And we've done a great job of doing that and just being present in markets that make sense. And we're not trying to be in 800 stores right now. We're trying to keep our focus on the 50 retailers we have, and outside of that, we're doing Cookies Corner. So let's say our store is right here in this part of town and over on this side of town. We might need to open up a flagship, but we'll put a store within a store, and that kind of controls the experience. You want someone that's going to come buy your herb to be able to get all the proper knowledge, take the time, get that good experience while they're purchasing. So I think owning your own retail is super important. If you want to mass produce and kind of, just get some mids out there, that's cool. But we really focus on feeding our own retail. And if you look at a cookie store in California, I think like 60-70% of our shelf space is other brands. We like to be a launch pad for other brands. So, we're trying to keep people from the game in the game. So I think when regulations come, New York's gonna change. And that's a scary thing because it's cool as fuck out here right now. Like the way that it's just operating loosely, I'm having major FOMO and I just want to be a part of it in some way, shape, or form. But I think that if we do get a license out here, we'll be able to help provide a home for some of those guys. This is supposed to be the store right here. Look at that. Herald Square right by Macy's. Yeah. Epic shit, man.
Square Garden's a block away. Remember, the first to come here was Macy's. They came here for a reason.
Yeah. There's no billboards here. It's not like fucking Times Square. So to be able to paint this bitch blue, it's gonna stand out big. Very big.
Yeah.
And if you
We got
can
grandfathered in.
If you can get the permission to put LED just outlining of the building, so at nighttime there's just that strip LED and that blue wall. Oh yeah.
We'll be good. We just gotta go to the city.
Like the Cartier Christmas show?
Yeah.
First cookie spot, Herald Square, legendary shit. Shout out to my boy for having faith in the brand. He's putting up a huge piece of real estate for the vision. I'm excited as hell, man.
We're trying to get people, returning citizens, formerly homeless folks, like up to speed on what it takes to be a bud tender. So
here, like, it could be focused on like design, POS system, marketing, branding, just bud tender education. Like, we can do a lot here.
and smoking gas, you feel me? Howard Beach, New York, you know we at Station, you feel me? Outside, man, 24/7, 7 days a week. Man, Berners tearing shit up, you already know. Gotti shit. Got here, mob times, baby. You already know, we don't fuck around. New York.
We've been moving around, mean. Look, we checked out Harlem. We checked out the Bronx. We've seen Washington Heights. We've been to Brooklyn. We've seen Chelsea and all the other social clubs in Manhattan. It was only right we came to Queens, checked in with my brother Gino. We just had an incredible dinner. They want to show me what they got going on. I see Italian Ice right behind me. It's about to be a movie. Marijuana Mania, let's go. How you doing, brother?
Pleasure, man.
Good to see you, man.
Finally meet you.
Nice to meet you, my brother. How you doing?
How you doing? How's your trip?
Good, man. Feeling good, man. Loving New York. How you doing, brother?
Tommy.
Good to see you.
That's my son, Frank.
Nice to meet you, Frank. How you feeling?
Diego.
Nice to meet you, brother. How you feeling?
That's one of our best artists.
How you doing, brother? This is Spot?
Berner, that's Viviana.
How you doing? Good to see you. What part of Queens is this?
This is Ozone Park right here.
Ozone Park, yeah.
That's the cover of the book, Father and Son.
To be drawn for John's book.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Sick.
That was a wee hour call to Michael Bell.
Yeah,
Fabulous job he did on it.
This one's called Pussy Power.
Right.
But this shit tastes like a vanilla, like, it tastes crazy.
I like the way they cracks in there. We're doing a lot of breeding projects here where we'll breed things, cross different things just for try to find the right pheno, try to find the right flavors. And then from there, with the right ones that we like, then we'll bring them back out west and we'll, you know.
The Gotti brand is something we've been working on for a while. These are all things that we're about to be rolling out.
These are all original flavors too. These are all bred and hunted right here in New York.
The first time I came to New York and seeing some weed grown here, it was from him and his crew. And I was like, look, while I'm in New York, I got to pull up on you and let the world know that it's going down in NYC. People are breeding here, they're hunting here, they're growing here. I like to think one of the first Italian cannabis brands is about to pop off from here, which makes the most sense.
We have our own machines, we do our own designs, our own printing. So A to Z right now, everything's in-house. Let's roll up the Zadi. The straight Skittles is our version of Skittles. So it actually came from a bag seed.
I'm gonna tell you like this,
Yeah.
some of the best weed in the game is from a bag seed. The current state of the New York marijuana scene right now, like, what do you guys think about that?
We set the trends of what's gonna be popping in Cali, all the hottest flavors. If New York's liking it, it gets popular in California and it makes its way everywhere else around the country. So, I mean, it's only right that New York's finally going legal. We're getting our time to shine here. As it gets bigger and bigger, you're gonna start seeing a lot more predominant brands are gonna be New York brands. I mean, the ultimate goal for Gotti is to be involved in everything as far as from like cultivation to delivery, distribution, and having a retail shop. So, I mean, we're gonna start small first, like you said. We'll start with a collab, we'll start with some flower, and then from there we can work our way up.
We'll smoke the Pussy Power first, and we're gonna jump into this Zadi. Where'd you get this name, Zadi?
Zadi, because Gotti, Skittles, I figured, you know, everyone likes the Zaza. Everyone wants that Za, so we give them that Zadi.
It's a vibe. I've never actually been to Queens like this.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right.
Is it? What's the nationality? Like, is it mostly like
It's
Italian?
mostly Italian, yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Mostly Italian.
That's dope. Yeah, brands being built from New York representing Italians is huge,
Origins
man.
right here.
I'm gonna hit it one more time and let it go around. This shit tastes good. It's like kind of like a vanilla grape almost, huh?
It is. And you do get those cereal, give me those cereal vibes. It does.
The Y is what made cereal milk like cereal milk. Like that wildlife by itself is super unstable, but when you cross it with things, like it brings a crazy ass chirp to the table. I want you to taste this. This right here is called Pussy Power.
Pussy Power?
Pussy Power.
Oh, I love some pussy. Hell yeah.
Taste this and tell me what kind of flavor you get on that.
Damn.
What you taste when you hit that?
It tastes exotic. Like it has a choke. It's a gassy taste.
It's cream. It's super cream. It's refreshing because it's kind of like sweet. It's like a candy vibe, but it's not like a Runts or like a Skittle. And my boy started turning a little red out there, man. This is like the perfect New York night to me too. Like the rain came, it left.
Yep.
It's super cool out here right now. It's not too hot, it's not too cool. There's no wind, the joint's burning perfect. It's fire right here. What Zadi Skittles cost to what?
It's just
Skittles backseat.
Yeah, Skittles backseat. Yeah, just Skittles.
I'm a fool for the Z.
Kind of got a nice white ass.
Hey, you get the good power lugs on it. That's fire right there, brother. I like that. Who's up next with the Zadi? My guy, man. That's my guy, man. Hey, he said, man, shit, man. You already know what it is, man. Jamaica, Queens in this building. Hit that shit, man. We're getting loaded, man. That's like a Zadi right there. I love that name too, by the way.
It's a great name, bro.
Hey, you killed it with the names, everything, bro. Yeah. What's that right there?
Cherry coconut.
Oh man, you're a real one, brother. I didn't even have to walk over there. I get to stay in my vibe.
Hospitality.
Hospitality is on point over here. I'm about to fuck this up.
This is New York for you.
New York's a vibe, man. Slices and ices.
Yo. You talking about a fucking store. That's a shop right there.
That is.
Pizzeria named
That
Slices
is.
and Ices.
We're out here in Queens. First time out here at Ozone Park. The ice was fire. The vibes are right. We came up with a new business idea. Slices and ices. Brand new business coming soon. Now, we have eaten a lot of food and it's probably pretty ignorant to go get a slice, but I don't know when I'm gonna be out here again, and fucking the homie said it's worth it, so we're high. We're about to go get a slice. Queens, what up? We're in Howard Beach. We have no business eating any more food. We're high, so we're making impulse moves. My boy Gino said Gino's is fire as hell.
Yeah,
I don't know.
With Gino.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's fresh for him.
How you doing, Joe? Nice to meet you, brother. Right on. This will be my first time having pizza in Queens.
That's the best. That's what I love. A lot of spots out here, you'll catch like the owner, like him, like who's been the owner of the shop 40 years. He's still here, whipping it up himself, making it himself, and throwing it in the oven.
This is the best pizza. It's a grandma pizza. Fresh mozzarella, fresh marinara, basil, olive oil, garlic.
The guy has been here for 40 years. He must have some special whip game going on, man. Shit, I want that old school authentic. We're out here in Queens. This is a legendary spot. The owner was fucking vibed out. The guy has been here for 40 years, made this himself. Why wouldn't I eat this? All that's gonna happen is I'm gonna fall asleep on the car on the way home, and we're fine with that. I wanna see what the sauce is talking about. It's a messy slice. Wow. That's Certz right there. That's Certz, that's crisp, that's sauce. The man made it himself. I don't even know what they pulled out over there, but I'm busy with this. I'm moving to New York, fuck it. I'm getting that NY tat on my body, I'm coming out here. This one's the grandma slice?
It's the grandma slice, yeah. Nice.
It's weird, like this got its own little flavor to it.
No different.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna take a slice right there to go and I'm gonna eat that shit cold by when I get to the hotel. This is the way life works. Shit. Thank you, brother. That's a real spumoni right there. That's fire. Their upside down slice is better than L&B. I go to L&B and I get this spumoni every time I'm in town. If this checks that same box, I got a new spot that does that. Man, at the end of the day, bro, I don't even know why I'm going home. Tell the wife to pack the house up and bring the fucking dogs. This spumoni's off the fucking hook right here. It's just fire. This is the way to end the night. Slices and ices, baby. And tomorrow we go on a diet. We have sandwiches.
I'm gonna have sandwiches.
Holy shit. That place is incredible. Gino's is fire as fuck, my guy. I promise that. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate y'all, man.
No doubt, guys. Yo.
Right on, bro.
Yo, Berner, man, much love, man. I highly salute you, man. You're the guy, man. And keep it blessing, man. I love you, man, for sure, man.
I mean, it's a good look. Like, it's gonna be a good look. And at the end of the day, what you guys are doing are legal anyways right now. That's what the city said you guys can do. So I would love just to buy some buds, just chop it up with you and just show some love. All right, let me see the menu. What's the best thing you got? Yeah, see, Cushman's is mine, Gary Payton's mine, London Pound Cake's mine.
See, so we support you all.
I love it. Let me see the London Pound Cake. Damn, that might low-key be real London Pound Cake. Hold on. That's hella funny if it is. Damn. I'm actually really impressed with this shit right here. This is real London Pound Cake. Let me see the Gary. But I think that's real Gary right there. 90% of the people out here selling weed don't got real shit, so it's dope as fuck to see. Let me see a cereal milk. I didn't even see that. That's one of my favorites. I ain't gonna lie, bro. What's the name of this shit? Uncle Bud.
Remember
I'm gonna say it right now. Uncle Bud got fired. I've looked at 3 cookie strains. I remember last time we were in New York, I went to a truck and they all had fake. It looked like damn near CBD. This ain't no fucking CBD. Let me get an 8 the cereal milk. Let me get an 8 the London Pound Cake, and then you pick one. You pick whatever you recommend. I spoke at a conference yesterday, right, on how to build a $1 billion cannabis brand. It was all corporate people, and all they were talking about was like, how are they going to come and bring their businesses to New York and open up stores? And I said, for me, the most refreshing thing, being from the street and being able to build cookies where it's at, is seeing what's going on in New York right now. It's a cool ass time in history. That's why we wanted to document it, because even as a store operator, like the businessman in me wants to come open the store and turn it up, but the actual smoker in me is like, this is the way to do it. This is where Hey, Berner. You get what you see too, though. You know what I mean? Everything I see is what I'm getting. Like you're not looking at a jar and getting some fucking booth pack. That's not how it's going. Uncle Bud's got fire, not block work. If you're ever coming to Cats, if you're ever coming to Russ and Daughters, get Highway in the line, dude. Hey, they got 10 trucks. Lower East Side, the homegirl hooked it up. She got fire. Much love. New York's going crazy right now. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you so much.
But
Me too.
thank you so much for coming by and showing your support to us.
And I like seeing actual fire in bags.
Thank you.
I've seen a lot of bullshit in New York. I've seen a lot of good shit. I've seen a lot of bullshit, but Uncle Buzz got fired.
Lower East Side.
Lower East Side. I'm about to go get a bagel and fuck it up.
Fuck it up.
Right
Come
on.
back and see us, okay?
I will. Thank you so much. Put me on, brother. Put me on. I trust you. I trust you. Hey, D is. Hey, I know you know. Yeah, I want to try this. You like horseradish?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Ooh, that motherfucker already look right. Ooh. This one right here is fire. Last time I was in New York, I got this shit like damn near every single day. I made Frank wait in line for this motherfucker, but Russ and Daughters, Lower East Side. This is horseradish, cream cheese, bagel, and lox.
Yeah.
Onion, tomato, capers. That shit hit different. I never thought I'd eat wet, cold salmon like that, but that shit's just too fire. New York, man. Food and weed. What else could you ask for? And there's this drone right here.
I said Burns getting money and I'm feeding my fam. I keep the heat nice and clean, I don't need it to jam.
It's like we living to die for these dead presidents. It's evident the kush so loud, you can smell the scent. Foreign cars doing 100 in the fast lane. We were stars before the cash came. It's like we living to die for these dead presidents. It's evident the kush so loud, you can smell the scent. Foreign cars doing 100 in the fast lane. We were stars before the cash came. Yeah.
Smoke shop life. We have not been in a smoke shop that sells bud yet. This is Marijuana Mania in New York, episode 9. What's up? Oh, you guys got the vibes too?
We're excited to be in Park Slope. You know, we feel like we catch all audiences over here. Then you have the Barclays right down the street, all the different train stations in this area, so we get a lot of foot traffic. So we really, really wanted this location. We do use Jessica Rabbit because we have a gumbo strand, so it's high maintenance gumbo. So people kind of see Jessica Rabbit and they know, like, we're here. High maintenance gumbo is our gumbo strand. And then right now we're just marketing everything for high society. So we do all our printing at Undeniable Printing, and then you just market it all up the same.
But this makes me want to just buy it right here, just the bag. The bag's nice.
Thank you. Well, this one's on the house.
Really?
Yes.
I'll buy one of each. 90? That's a discount for me, or that's the price? Yeah, that's fire. You know, people out here trying to hit for the 60 or the 65 or.
Yeah, we basically trying to catch everyone. Our new menu coming out will be from $30 to $100. Thank you for passing by, because we really appreciate it.
I appreciate you. This is really cool for us to see in California when it went legal. It didn't go down like this. High society, this is right here in the mix. You can just slide by, see my boy Giovanni over there, get a slice at Luigi's. One of the first smoke shops I seen with my shit on the shelf. So you got a super support. It's big. Brooklyn, they going huge. All right, we're in Brooklyn, Park Slope. This is Noise. I passed by this place multiple times. I've seen the signs inside. I thought they were selling bud. I knew they were selling bud, and I just got confirmed they're selling bud. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to
How
meet
you feeling, man?
Good, how are you?
We've been everywhere, man. We've been to the Bronx, we've been to Harlem.
Yeah.
The Heights, like I had to see what Brooklyn was doing with the weed.
Yeah, Noise is doing their thing though. We usually keep at least 40 flavors.
Shit.
Yeah.
I see my man sparking fire up in there.
Yeah, light up.
All right, my God. And they got the vibes in here. I love it.
Brother,
I love it.
You know we're gonna keep you around, please.
How you doing, my brother? Good to see you. To see New York like this has been super special to us. Like coming from Cali, they didn't get down like this when it went legal. Yeah, you guys got a nice variety already. I can already tell.
Yeah.
Let me see what this got. What's your most popular seller right now?
This black cherry gelato.
This has really become like the new haze in New York, like the new piff. Like everyone got this terp right now. Everyone got this right now. So like what would be the $100 eighth right now?
You would do black cherry for 80. It's a fair price for 80. Sherbaccio.
And then what do you guys got in these bags right here?
This is a biscotti.
And so for the jar, you guys just do like if someone comes in with 12 bucks or something, they want to.
Literally.
Yeah.
I don't want to turn anyone down.
Someone comes here with $13, they want to get something, get it right.
Not everybody got it.
You come in here with a couple bucks,
Fresh.
be able to roll yourself something up in Brooklyn.
Roll up. Roll it on the spot. Fresh.
Oh shit.
You ain't gonna give them crumbs either. You want to break it down in front of them.
Well, you want to buy a sack, you want to buy a premium sack, you want to buy, you only got a couple bucks to roll you something up. I could just tell by the way you had this shit laid out, you've been selling bud, right? I didn't really want to ask, but I just kind of knew, man, like this guy's been selling bud. You got a player situation here. You provide cool services that I was doing back in the days in dispensaries, like being able to roll one for somebody. And you got the lounge right here too.
Yes.
You got real hospitality over here. He knows what he's doing. If you're walking down the street enjoying yourself in Park Slope, pop in, pull up on my homie, man. Noise, they're doing it big. And thank you for supporting the vibes too.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I followed my gut. We came to New York, we documented history. This is all history right here. This is the way that it should be. People should be able to get down how they want to get down. This is like a reunion for me. Like the first time I had a pop up or a meet and greet and really saw New York getting down, like, you know, they opened up their home over here at Vinny's for me. The first time we came here and did that shit, was that like the first weed pop-up you seen?
That was the first weed pop-up we ever seen. People outside waiting for hours, waiting for you to come through. I didn't even believe it was gonna be like that. Cause
Yeah.
it wasn't even like people from the neighborhood. It was
Yeah.
like from out of town.
Everywhere, right?
Long Island.
Yeah.
Like, we here for Berner. Right?
Yeah.
All these
And-
potheads coming from, I ain't see how, and they smoking in the street before it's legal. They,
Yeah, way before it was legal. That was still like, you still get fucked over for smoking some weed back then. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm actually really glad we stopped by here, especially knowing that they're about to turn this into a fucking. There's too many fucking pizza shops out here, anyways. What are you doing moving these guys? Bullshit. You took our shit and you really made it like a fly brand in NYC. So I gotta salute you for that, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
We gonna smoke out Vinny's Styles when they open back up out here in Brooklyn. We're gonna do an exclusive collab that only drops here. Got to get back, man. My boy put me on back in the days. I definitely appreciate the love, brother. Yeah. Salute, my G.
Salute, man.
Yes, sir.
Around here, got Biggie everywhere from the barbershop. From It Was All a Dream. Mike here says Christopher Wallace place right here. Juicy video right here. The dice game right here. The smoke weed. Berner in Brooklyn, man. Berner on Biggie block, man. Appreciate Berner for coming to Brooklyn. smoking something with us, and enjoying his time in New York, man.
What's popping in Brooklyn right now?
Mostly everybody be chasing that gumbo all day.
Gumbo, right?
Gumbo's the thing.
Yeah.
Because it's basically a strand off for the runs, the gelato.
I like this different right here.
Kiss of death, you know what I mean? Yeah, kiss of death. That's one right there. Like you said, the gumbo, that's automatic. Everybody know about that, you know what I mean?
Kiss of Death is fire. It's different, bro. Yeah, it's different. You sure? Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. What was Big smoking on back in the days, bro?
Branson,
right?
Branson ain't had no grandpa's weed. It was just whatever Branson had.
Was it like light green? Like was it like this, or was it like old school Mexican kind of bud? What was it?
It was more like this looking, freaky looking shit.
Branson had a plug pretty much. He had some fire for Big in them.
Branson used to come in the mail and FedEx, like the UPS used to drop
Yeah,
this weed.
yeah.
We didn't know where. I'm like, man, you gotta work with the police or somebody.
Yeah, nah.
You running this shit too. Nah, this ain't a general, not
Yeah.
like that, but like, his shit was just so smooth. Branson was doing some shit that was unheard of in New York.
They had in a way with shit that nobody else can.
As a fan of music and a fan of hip hop, I used to be sitting there as a young kid listening to music, getting high like, I wonder what they're smoking, bro. They love the weed, bro.
You never noticed that all the Redman, Method Man, all the popular rapping, they took Keith Murray, took Branson.
They always
All the
gave
regular
Branson
niggas,
love.
they wasn't getting no
But you
Branson
know what's
love.
dope about, like, one of the first collaborations we did on the East Coast was with Branson. We're gonna help OG get in the legal game because he's been doing it for so long, right? I'm bringing the triangle bags back. They're about to have triangle bags in Israel, Thailand, Arkansas, you know what I mean? Virginia, everywhere we're at, Vegas.
Triangles was the bags that you couldn't afford the jaws, but the real guys that was buying it was getting it by the jaws.
I found a bunch of New York cultivators. I found people growing weed in the Bronx, growing weed in New York City, and that shit was great. That shit was fire. It's dope to see. Because as you can see, the space here is super limited. If you're growing bud out here, you gotta be dedicated to that shit.
Yeah, we got a space just for cookies right here, personally, right here.
Let's go. You always been in them blocks moving me, man. I like the way you move, man.
This is the big 226 legendary monument shit. Where B.I. stayed at, lived, that's where we smoke right here, gamble. Did all kind of shit, man.
Right now we're in Brooklyn on Biggie's stoop, chilling with the homies. The homie Bang brought me out. Had to feel the vibes, catch the energy. We're smoking one for Big right now. It's big, man. New York is going crazy, man.
We love you, man. We appreciate it, man. Everybody smoke one for Big. We having fun, man. Baby came through.
Cookies BK, hopefully soon. One day we'll be right here.
Let's get that shit moving.
Let's go. Alright, last day in New York City. What's up, my guy, man?
You know you my mans and all, 100 grand. One of the rules in the parks, man, you just can't smoke inside the park. You gotta smoke outside the park.
I'm gonna put it out right now. I'm gonna take one more hit and put it out.
Y'all love your music, big fan of you.
I appreciate it, and I respect rules.
Alright, y'all have a great day, man.
He was cool. He listens to music. He knows what's up. I tapped the joint out. I don't know if I could order weed in the park, but that's what I'm about to do. We've been in New York for 6-7 days. We bought weed every single possible way to buy weed, from a truck, from a store, from a dispensary, from a lounge. We're about to order something. I've been hearing a lot about this Brooklyn cheesecake. I'm looking at Buddy's Bodega right now. They have a pretty extensive menu. Look at this shit, bro. Starting here, right? New weekly arrivals. List goes on. They got everything on this menu. I'm about to order some Brooklyn cheesecake. I saw my little brother Matt's shit on the menu. High Mart. I seen some shit from Dub's Garden. I'm about to order it and see how fast and how easy it is to meet my guy in the park. So hopefully he gets here soon. This is Marijuana Mania episode 9, and we are ordering from Buddy's Bodega live from Madison Square Park. Let's see if the homie pulls up and can find us to see what he got. I've heard a lot about the Brooklyn cheesecake. I'm curious to see if it's fire or not. All right, we placed our order. It said 23 minutes. It's not bad at all. That was pretty fucking quick, brother.
Word.
How you feeling, man?
My best.
Yeah, you made it quick, man. You find us easy?
Yeah. I was just, looking at the video, checking out the landmarks.
The box is dope already, man. Shit.
Got a couple of different flowers in here for you. Got some Brooklyn cheesecake. Got the homies Guava Plus, Dub's Garden, La Cause. We got some of the homies Jellico and Goonies over here. We service pretty much all 5 boroughs parts of New Jersey, parts of Long Island. You gave an example to a lot of people that, you know, people like us, that we could do it, you know? We could be bigger than just a local brand, you know? Took it to another level. You made it global, which is huge.
You know what the dope thing is, man? Like ordering weed in a fucking park, bro. Like, how long have you been doing delivery prior to like what you guys have been doing now? Like since like New York passed legalization?
I've been delivering since I had a license, pretty much. Around 2018, me and my partner got together, my partner Byron. We put together a delivery service based off this brand. Right now we have like 20 drivers.
How good has the delivery business been now that you could buy weed in a liquor store or a truck, or they have dispensaries like Empire right there in the street? Has your business started thriving, or has it taken a drop?
I feel like it's like a lot of saturation. It kind of makes me think about Prop 215 days in California.
Yeah. People weren't delivering bud in a park. Like the other parks we've been in, there's just tables everywhere. People are just slanging. So New York went a little bigger, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. It's like the wild, wild east out here.
It's wild, wild east.
Word.
And people are walking by, they're all interested. I know they smell it. That shit smells fire. You guys got a big fucking menu, bro.
We try to curate the best menu we can and just try to bring out the best flavors. To be honest, man, we took a lot of inspiration from cookies. We watched you doing your thing for a long time and just, you know.
What is the Brooklyn cheesecake? Everyone was on me. My little brother hit me about it too. You gotta try it, you gotta try it. What is Brooklyn cheesecake?
So Brooklyn cheesecake, it's a lemon cherry cross. A lot of people love lemon cherries right now.
It's like the new haze out here.
Yo, that's crazy that you say that, because somebody said something similar to that in our group chat. Like, we have a community group chat, and they were like, yo.
It's the dominant flavor profile. Anyone you go to in New York right now, whether it be a table, a store, a truck, it's all lemon cherry. That's it. It's like the newest sour and new haze.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's what people love. They love that candy gas.
I would have never expected it. You guys were picky as fuck for a long time. Do people order weed from everywhere, like works or restaurants, or is it mostly like private clientele at the crib?
It varies. You know, you might have a skater at the skate park that just wants some herb. You might have somebody at a boxing gym that wants some herb, you know?
That's hard. So you've been to a park before?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's hard, man. That's hard. Does it always come this custom sick ass boxer?
Nah, this is a special edition for Big Burn. You know, we had to break out the box.
Which one are you most excited about in this box?
Man, there's a couple of creations in here. There's a couple of like collabs.
Can I see your secret breakfast?
Yeah, for sure, brother. A secret breakfast number 6. That's like the second pheno we came out with.
What's the cross on this?
That, I believe it's some type of gelato cross. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, it smells like a 33, almost like a 33 cross.
I'm really liking the 12510. Hustlers would know once they see the 12510, they'll know exactly what that is.
That's fire right there. You guys get any like locally grown bud here?
To be honest, most of our bud is from the West.
I saw some fire growing out here, dude. I met a guy named The Collector in the Bronx. He had fire. He had fire, bro. It's crazy how the whole market changed. They all just want candy, purple candy gas. That's it, huh?
The homie right there, big time. Hi, Mark.
Shout out to my little brother. You made it. You were in New York.
That's gas right there.
That's just fire right there.
Word.
We were smoking this in Maui. This shit's fire right here, brother. Super fire.
We just dropped this one too. This is we did a pheno hunt recently, and this is what we picked pretty much out of the pheno hunt to BB 17.
This is an in-house brand too?
Yeah, that's Buddy's Bodega.
Do you want to focus on delivery, or you want to do dispos too, or?
We'd like to do a dispo with the capability to deliver. That's kind of what we're aiming at, and also we want to do some branding and some licensing deals.
That smells like fucking champagne, fool. Like, not like the strange champagne. That smells like some real champagne right there. What's the cross on this?
That's actually, believe it or not, blueberry cruffin bag seed right there.
Some of the best strains in the world are found from bag seed. Don't let nobody tell you differently.
That's the beauty about weed, man. It's like you could get one rendition and then you'll just find a seed and you could pop that seed, and next thing you know, that's a keeper.
Random ass seeds. I remember like back in the days when we first put out cookies, people would hella try to fucking take our seeds. It was like gold, bro. Like, especially in the cherry pie days, I can only imagine how many people have cherry pie crosses. Like, there was fire in those original cherry pie bags. People are sitting here fucking doing yoga and having lunch. We're chopping game about bud. New York's fucking sick right now, dude. this was a life goal shit to be able to order weed in the park. You know, fucking this was important. I wanted to order weed from a delivery, and I thought like while we're out and about, this would be the perfect time just while we're chilling in the park. I would definitely appreciate you pulling up, man. Like this is dope. The packaging is super sick. You guys got my little brother's brand, High Mart. It just shows you know what's going on in the market. It's my homie Lou, Buddy's Bodega. We're in fucking New York, Madison Square Park. Weed brought right to the fucking bench. It doesn't get any better than that, y'all. Marijuana Mania episode 9.
When we came out to New York, I knew that we'd see a lot, but I never in a million years imagined that I would experience what I experienced on this trip. As a global cannabis operator, this opened up my mind and really made me realize how much I fucking hate regulations. To see the good people in New York stand up and set up shop was a breath of fresh air, and I pray that every single one of these operators get a shot in the legal market. A takeaway from this trip, we still have a lot to figure out. And federal cannabis regulations could be done right. And what it really boils down to is giving everyone a fair chance. I want to thank the city of New York, because this is truly probably one of the greatest experiences I've ever had.